Okay, so we're actually live again for this is the 24th session of this game. And tonight we have Stefan, who will be playing his non-elf character, which is an elf.
Mm-hmm. I'm playing Rhea, who is a Sylvan / Eladrin.
Anything special you want to tell about your character?
He is currently in autumn. He tends to wear dark clothing and has cutie treats around his neck, which consists of mummified fingers.
So okay, he is one of those elves that really dedicates himself to the star signs.
Mm-hmm.
Or seasonal elves. So then we have Martin, who is playing... Can you describe your character?
So Chum is a former gladiator, former Etrugan clan member who likes to hit things and perform by playing his conch, and generally has a good time.
He does. And then we have David, who's going to describe his character.
So my character is Plamen Goranov, otherwise known as Gore, or Plamen, mostly Gore. Yeah, or Dumb. He is a Ethingarian that loves horses, as all Ethingarians do. He is a barbarian. He wears whatever it is that he decides to wear at the time, usually not much and a whole lot of barbarian type gear. He is angry, annoying, and rather short with far too many people. But he can hit stuff good. Yay!
And then we have Emrys.
I am playing... Grab something spicy. Nasty Stump. I'm a human fighter. From across the land who's been fighting for many years. And I lost my hand, and I got a limp, and I wear a jacket and stuff.
That's handy. There you go.
So we've got a meat shield
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we have Grace.
to go with our meat shield.
So I am playing Little Miss.
Hello, my friend.
I am a human sorcerer, and I am a very short human. I am 4 foot 8. Hence the name Little Miss. I am the most albinoest person ever to exist ever. There is a picture. And for the sake of...
Yep.
Albino what?
Sorry?
Human.
I'm a human, so I have super blue eyes. Other than that, everything about me is as white as can be. Hair, eyelashes.
Did you say super blue eyes?
Super blue.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah, blue. Not glue.
So be careful what you stick to her eyebrows.
And I have a bit of a penchant for mischief, which is why it's Little Miss, because it's kind of a shortened version of Little Mischief.
Nice.
You right?
I don't know.
Sorry. Right. Terrible people.
And soon we will have a mark on the land.
And Nasty Stump and Little Miss have been working on a boat together, really, haven't we?
Yeah. Shame about that.
Unfortunately, you're now caught away from the boat.
Yeah.
Having followed...
We went the complete opposite direction of the boat.
Having followed an elf into a dungeon. They're your friends. We can blame you.
That's fine, I just found
So we're Rhea's friends.
Yeah. I just said you'll come with me, and they agreed for some stupid reason, so...
Is that what you
Seems
go?
like-
You're coming with me if you want to live.
Well, this could only go well, right?
Sure. The fact I charmed you has nothing to do with it.
And that was just your
They
smile.
don't taste as bad.
Mm.
They're not as bad. They're not the same ones.
No, that's not much. You built up your resistance.
Every time.
Cool. No, I didn't.
Give it time.
Anyway.
So you gotta have more than that will help.
Yeah.
It's how many can
Okay,
you fit in your
put
mouth
3
at
in your
once?
mouth at once. I was talking to David, but he
They're not
wanted
as
to-
bad.
He wanted to see if he could eat a whole Twinkie in one go once. So he got the Twinkie and put the end of it in his mouth and went like this. And then choked on it.
It's in my nose! Oh! Oh! Oh!
The super hot Cheetos.
No!
What's the vanilla Coke?
No! Oh, this is gonna make it worse.
And you drink in the nose too.
Sorry.
I think I've done everyone.
Oh, this has got milk in it.
Did
That'll do.
Do you want coffee?
No, I'm okay.
No.
Thank you.
No,
Can I give you?
No, there's more in my nose. This must be what cocaine's like.
Can we just leave the whole evening about watching David do this?
Anyway, Plumman's angry.
I wonder why. He wanted something he didn't like. You know you're not supposed to sniff elves. Especially seasonal elves.
I want to point out that's Carolina Reaper. That's not just chili.
That's fine. Oh, why is it in my nose? How did it get there?
Because you snorted when I made you
Jesus
laugh.
is a friend of mine. No, he's not. Not after that. Speaking of exorcisms, I think I fucking need one. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, so last we had it, you had gone off to investigate a ruin that belonged to a wizard by the name of Zelgar. Sorry, I'll get it right. Zeligar, the Unknown. A wizard of mystery
Well,
and
he's not
power.
unknown if he's got a name.
Well, they don't really know if he's alive, so everything about him's unknown. And he's been gone for a while. And Rogan the Fearless, a fighter of renown. So the Wizard of Unknown and the Fighter of Renown. And they both work together.
Yep. So if you want to get to know anything about the unknown, you just look up the reputation of the other guy.
And these were heroes of the previous culture, so not the ruling culture.
Right.
So hero and the peasants.
So why are we chasing these guys, Rhea?
Well, originally we were interested in some kind of artifacts and things that might be down here. We did come across, I think it's a gnome or something.
Yeah, a gnome who had a magic bag that
Who
you then
died
proceed to destroy.
because
Did
someone
Whelm
killed
kill
him.
it?
Huh?
Did Whelm kill him?
Someone did. Can't remember who. But
It was underwhelming.
it was underwhelming.
This conversation's underwhelming.
But yeah. We also found a magical bag that someone else destroyed, but you know.
Why did they destroy it?
No reason.
They wanted to.
It was me, right?
Yes, it was you.
In both cases.
I am not smartest man. But I fix problem.
And your trident does remind you that you forgot to ask if he was a follower of Proteus.
Oh well. What, the bag?
So are they here or?
The gnome.
The gnome.
So are
They
What
would
if
have
you-
arrived. So they would have been not far behind Stefan. Who
Just
came.
curious,
Alright.
how do you feel about gods and religion?
I feel good.
I don't believe that, but how do you feel about our good friend Proteus? He will give you power. He give me power.
But how could he possibly give us power if he's given it all to you?
There's more to share, you know. I am gift. I go around.
Would you give me my hand back?
You know, I know a guy who I mean, he didn't have a hand. I might have cut it off and came back. We could maybe head towards that. I don't. Proteus could totally do that.
So you got a mummified hand, don't you, Stefan?
I do actually.
Need a hand?
I know a good necromancer if you'd like to try that.
One day, maybe.
Do you still have your hand?
Proteus can help, my friend.
Dunno.
Or was he eaten by a shark?
I ate the shark.
You ate the shark? That ate your hand? So
So
one ate
you
the other
ate
and you both got good?
yourself? You're actually cannibal.
Yes.
Is it really cannibalism when it's eating yourself?
Well,
no, I'm
he
sure
ate
there's a fetish
shark.
website that will tell you. Sorry. Sorry.
What?
Sorry for breaking the game.
What's the most loving concept of all time? Two cannibals giving each other a blowjob.
That's the most trusting.
Trusting, yes.
Right.
Look, I mean, you eat hand, you eat hand, you eat it, you eat yourself. That's cannibalism. It's auto-cannibalism.
Yeah.
You're a freak and I love it. Alright.
Is
Your
that
arms
Grogu's
look a bit-
thing?
All right. So
No,
As long as we point him in the right direction to cannibalize, I don't care if he's a cannibal.
if I'm perfectly honest, maybe pointing isn't a real great subject to talk about with the whole, you can only point.
we came in here.
I just want to walk away and just you just see me sort of playing inside my coat for a little while.
Oh,
Whoa.
Jesus.
Just you
Um,
know.
Are
The ghost little
you?
wiggles a bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, he
What-
actually has a hook on the line, so
Alright.
we can point with the hook.
So we've got a contract from the Duke to investigate these ruins.
I'm hooked.
But I
We have a
understand.
contract from the Duke. Rhea said that we should come along for adventure. That's why we're here.
Well,
Who's the
I
Jew?
was going to ask. There were two other groups that came here on previous years. Are you members of those groups? Of one of those groups? I mean, we've got 5 dead guys here
So
who
you
are
want-
probably from a previous
Do
group.
I look like I pay membership dues?
I don't know how that's relevant to my question.
I believe they're not from the previous groups.
We're,
The
we're,
Alright.
groups who went
No,
before us, I
we-
think, have
we
I
died.
are-
defer to Rhea the Wizard.
we're perfectly legitimate.
Recognizes.
We're perfectly legitimate sailors.
Speak for yourself.
All right.
And we were offered a little bit of diversion whilst on shore leave. So,
All right.
Rhea
How long
gave
have?
us a
How much
interest-
shore leave have you got?
Well, we'll see what happens.
Can you help me out here? Do the other hand.
We're sailors.
Do you come from Fort Doom?
That sounds like a very ominous place.
If you are legitimate, you are
Is
maybe
that a
in the
no,
wrong
or-
place.
So you would know that Fort Doom is where a lot of slavers operate out of, and they the halflings have been trying to petition the Duke to destroy the place, and they've been trying to destroy it themselves.
It's a pretty crappy place.
And all the halfling pirates raid the coast along that region constantly.
Can't get a
That
decent
sounds like a very
cappuccino.
ominous place.
Is it where you hang out as sailors? And you've
No.
got some
No.
shore leave, or
Sailors do hang out there. They've got quite a few gallows.
I hang out at the top of my ship.
okay? I just see the hook there, and the fact that that's the nearest water. Just checking.
They're not our friends.
Okay.
No.
Thank you.
Are you saying I'm a pirate?
We had two schemes. One was going to put one in and replace the heater, and the other one was going to put one in. So we're going to get that put into the bedroom. So they decided to put it in here instead. And the one that was going to put it in when replacing the heater couldn't put it in because we still had the heater and that was put in. And so a different scheme is now putting one in the bedroom.
Nice. Yeah, we're getting one installed tomorrow.
So it was nice and simple.
We are perfectly legitimate business sailors.
Bullshit.
I'm not a pirate. I just kill people.
And
that
are you
deserve
friends of the wizard?
Like pirate.
Does that mean you're a sailor as well?
No, I'm not a sailor.
Okay.
We may
I
have.
feel like this is going
We
to
go
end
back
up
a
into
long
a sex
ways.
thing.
No, Rhea and us go back a long ways. A whole 2 weeks
Right.
ago, we met and we got talking and were offered a little bit of diversion whilst on
Okay.
shore leave. So here we are.
I
All
feel
right.
like
What
there
could
is some
possibly go wrong?
there is
Right,
some
Rhea?
weird
much.
innuendos going on here.
Not really. They had like 3 weeks short leave and only spent like a week of it and didn't know what the hell they were going to do. So I said, why don't you come do this?
I
Okay.
find your argument very penetrating.
All right. So,
Yar.
Well, it was in case someone wanted to use the magic hat.
Oh, you
from
can't
memory, we were turning left in this dungeon.
You had just gone into a room. And everyone else catches up.
It's my
and
head.
no shots behind you.
Nothing fits my head.
Who shut it?
Well, when the last person stepped in, it just shut itself.
Nice.
Was that your mage hand wizard?
And we have the rabbi, who is the servant of Proteus.
I'm not rabbi.
With that on, it looked like it.
L'chaim. Anyway,
It's my wife's dice tray.
And that's
Hang
the
on.
cat.
Yeah, you were that too.
can we go that way? Let's just go that way. We are so good looking right now.
Do you have a blog that I can post that picture in? Because you need it. It's awesome.
Well, it's going to be on there.
I'll send it to you. Cool.
Oh, there it is. Ah, I was wondering what it
There's
was.
one there.
Yeah.
There's one there, and there's one staring at me right here.
Yar.
Yar.
Anyway, so
Yes,
let's
they-
go
they
do the
wanted
thing. Anyway, let's sell Proteus, right?
Well, now the
Looks
door
after
has
the
closed
ocean.
behind us. What's
Really
the
good
current lighting
killing
in this
things.
room?
There is that glowing crystal that
Is that a
Bradshaw was going to lick.
Yeah, you can kill.
Oh yes, Bradshaw is currently licking
Killing
the crystal.
spray.
Crystalline rock
Yeah.
reflecting purple light.
He was going to chip a bit off it and then stick it in his mouth, but he started licking it instead. I don't know.
Bacon vert.
And this is a different room to where all the scrolls were.
Yes.
Has he already licked it?
Yes.
But I
Right.
can kill him.
So I guess we have to
Oh,
find
yeah.
out what happens
So
when he licks the
basically, you
thing.
just
And he's still
practice
licking it.
everything with
So nothing
how
has
do you feel
happened.
about Proteus?
It's getting wet.
And they'll be like, we don't like Proteus, and I'll be
Can
like,
I-
smish.
Cast detect magic.
Yes, you can.
Proteus is good, yeah.
The crystal does
Not bad.
detect his magic.
Yeah. Look, I can do
Anything
special
in the room?
things.
Doesn't it tell me? Doesn't it
I
tell
don't know what
me?
that was.
He
It's
says,
full of
are you
magic.
doing it as a ritual? Or are you doing it as a prepared spell?
I can talk to fish.
I haven't picked my 2 ritual books.
Because if you do it as a ritual, it takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, it'll be as a prepared. Because I haven't picked my 2 ritual.
Fish are fucking
things.
weird.
Yes.
I can talk to fish,
I've
You
just
can
got
talk
to
to
work
fish.
out how
Yes.
many
You
I'm
have a
allowed
fish?
to prepare
No.
in a day.
Okay.
but we have water.
Alright.
It's
What
fine.
level
Oh,
are
it
you?
says spells to prepare NA.
No, you have 8.
No, it says NA. Is
For-
that because I'm wild magic?
Normally
if you're
for
a
a-
sorcerer, you don't prepare any spells,
Yeah.
you know all
Yeah.
your spells.
You-
Every
Yeah.
spell you know you can cast.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, because you asked me if it was prepared, and that's why I got confused.
It's
so-
easy casting.
Yeah, no, so yeah, I'm casting it as a spell slot spell.
It's magic light.
And I
So-
believe a sorcerer can choose to, like a wizard can choose to ritually cast a spell you know. So it
Yeah,
just
mine
takes you-
says in brackets ritual as well.
which means that you could take 10 minutes casting it without using
Well,
a
we
spell
don't,
slot.
Really?
nothing's going
I didn't
particularly
know
nuts, so why not?
Take the time and do it.
Take the
Oh.
time.
I take 10 minutes to cast magic missile.
So everyone else gets a nice 100 actions while she's doing that.
Alright. So you're going to cast detect magic. So is it right in the middle of the room, the rock?
It's in
Bradshaw
the corner.
apparently is licking the rock 100 times.
Okay.
I've gone into the corner and put my back to everyone, and you just see me wiggling inside my coat.
The corner with the
It's
rock,
much
or
better than
Yeah.
So you're rubbing against the rock.
This is all you're seeing, right?
but Bradshaw is kissing it,
You hear like
and you're rubbing it.
Like a
Yeah.
shake weight?
yeah, yeah. That's what's happening.
I'm
Okay.
just focusing really hard.
Alright.
So what would you like to do for your 100 actions while you're waiting?
What else?
Meditate.
I mean, I'll study the
Laugh
rest of
at
the room. What's
Senior
what
shake
is it?
weight.
It is a rectangle. It is 20 foot by 30 foot.
Right.
With a door in the bottom corner.
So just the one door, or
The one door. And the crystal is in the corner furthest from the.
okay. And this guy's rubbing up against it. Bradshaw's kissing it, and Little Miss is casting a spell.
Less kissing, more licking.
Okay, licking it. And can we open the door?
Yes.
All right.
The door's open.
Oh, no way.
Okay, so it closed automatically. I want to see if I can figure out how it
Goes
closed automatically.
Okay. You let go of the door?
Does the door open inwards or outwards?
It opens outwards.
I'd like to get a piton and a hammer and see if I can put the piton underneath the door. If it looks like there's a little bit of room there, that's going to hold it open.
Sure. You pit in the ground.
Jellyfish are into some kinky shit.
And give me a intelligence roll. Intelligence check.
That is a challenge.
So what is a challenge?
Have you tried turning it off and on?
1, but I started off on a 2, so it's not a critical fail.
Okay. You don't notice anything out of place.
Okay. So I've nailed it open,
Mm-hmm.
and then I go back around to these guys.
Yep.
Anything weird happening?
Yes, Bradshaw's looking at Crystal.
Oh no, that's not weird.
And there's a bit of a creaking coming from me, like a.
And the pirate seems to be making out with it in a different sort of way.
Right. I don't understand.
I have an itch. I'm getting to. It's all right. I'll be back.
Do you have 2 stumps or 1? Right.
I mean, you could ask him to take off coat, but
Yeah.
that might be a little bit rude.
Yeah. So
You might not wear anything under the cloak.
I think you may have mentioned you're
Yeah,
a
so
human
that's-
fighter.
It's not his hand that gives him the name Nasty Stump.
Do you have a?
This is true.
Are you a special type of fighter?
And a nasty one.
Just nasty. Okay.
Just nasty.
He shows them his stomp and they run away in fear.
Okay.
I like take it off and
Leave it on, please.
Alright. I mean, I'll investigate the wall, see if there's any secret doors.
Okay, give me a investigate roll for the walls.
8.
Walls.
can I investigate
Okay.
the wall while I'm
You can investigate
Scratching?
the walls as well. This is going to turn internet on for people who are using it.
13? Probably? No, wait.
Martin, can I use a microwave?
Yeah, 13. God, my intelligence sucks.
In game or out of game?
Save statement.
So I'll check the roofs and the roof as well.
Okay.
Secret doors or passages or any weird stuff. I guess if I've got 10 minutes, I'll study everything pretty carefully.
Okay, give me
Unless
another
we
roll
want
for the roof.
Would you like help, my friend?
another one.
Would you like some help?
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
Okay, you seem to be a bit distracted by the sounds of the dwarf and the pirate against the crystal.
17.
17. Which one are you doing? Examining the roof? Examining him.
Roof. I'm following him around.
Okay, so looking at the roof, you don't notice anything in particular about the roof.
This is a roof.
You can check the walls as well if you like.
No. No, no, I cannot.
Do we want to go to the next room?
Martin,
Yep.
searching the walls, I got a 1.
You got a one?
Yes.
Okay, so apparently you're mesmerized by the crystal and what's happening there. And you're noticing at this stage that the pirate and the dwarf seem to be in the same spot at the same time doing something. And you can't get that out of your head. It's stuck there. You're the only one who saw it.
And then I'd like to kind of walk up to you. I've got sweat on my face, and I'll be like,
That is the spot. I will fucking hit your spot soon. Don't touch me after that. I need to see.
run my hook across.
I need to see cleric. Remove disease, please. Jesus Christ. I mean, Proteus, fish guts. I don't know. I imagine there was fish guts for Savior. I don't know. I'm not that well versed in. Look, Proteus is going to murder you if you do that again. I assume? I don't know. I imagine some sort of god is going to come in here, stop that. Because whatever is going on, it is a sin against this entire plane of existence. Please never do that again. But I was thinking of Proteus the entire time. You need Proteus.
Okay, so
In so many ways.
are you guys going to sit and wait for the rest of the 10 minutes?
I'm going to walk back and forth and cry
Technically, that would
myself.
only have taken you 2 to 3 rounds
Can
to
we
do
go
all
and
that.
check the next room?
Yeah.
Well, it depends how carefully they were searching.
Apparently not.
Yeah. Well, say they took an entire
You get lost in a room,
turn
one
to,
door.
look, that's still...
What do you mean in 5
Can
That's
you
10
please turn
rounds.
the light on?
Is
Oh, is
there?
it?
Is the door open?
Mate, there's no light.
So, well, the
Maybe
old
you should
term
take your hood
was,
off.
Amina took or
You know,
turn
I got
to
goggles.
about,
You can't see in the
10
dark.
actions.
You got the source of light?
Right.
Let's go to the next
Light
room.
this guy's
Torch.
stump
Okay.
on fire.
As you step back, give me an intelligence roll.
11.
11, it's different.
The room's different.
No, the passageway outside has changed.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean,
I'd like to investigate to see why it's different.
Okay, the passageway where you came in is blocked off.
By?
Stone. As if it's always been there.
So,
The mushrooms we had last night. Where did you get them? Because the passageway's gone.
I don't think I even got them. Who's
The
mushrooms were?
passageway is gone.
I can't remember who supplied the mushrooms. Someone did.
Oh Jesus, my dice.
Maybe the mushrooms supplied themselves.
Dice down. Did you roll a 20?
I'm too busy casting a spell.
There's a critical fail, I think.
So
This is murmured as I'm focusing. Just ongoing comment.
our
While
passageway,
you're busy casting a spell, mushrooms.
the passageway's gone.
Back to back to back to back.
I would
Sorry,
like to
sorry.
close your
Let me just
passageway.
check. The passageway's gone. It's blocked.
It's not blocked, it's just not
He's just
blocked.
telling you he's constipated.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I don't have spells for that, sorry.
I have chicken that is maybe 4 days, 5 days old and might be able to help you with
Someone
that.
hold my hand, please.
Salmonella. Salmonella is not a spell.
Yes, but after 2 hours, maybe after
I cast
chicken,
Sonic
and then,
Bug. How do you do that? I hit the
Disease.
then you just go. That is, clear passage.
With all due respect, I have no problem with him going. I just hope that we're not here when that happens.
Look,
Can someone tell me why the passageway's gone,
I
please?
don't know. Look, if you hang around these people long enough, you realize weird shit
Why
happens
don't
all
you
the
poke the
time.
passageway, see if it's an illusion.
I
gotta
take 10
poke the
steps back.
passageway.
Okay.
When you say poke, I think it means with either your hook or your finger.
Alright.
I take
Preferably
15
poking
steps
each
I
back.
think he was going to go with his thumb.
That's what I was worried about.
Nasty.
So, give me a will save. Well, only for the person doing it.
What do I add for will save?
Your
Saves
wisdom
are
modifier.
Oh, that's where I can't see it. Yep, so 13.
13. It feels solid to you. It's a nice wall. It's
Okay.
a lovely wall. It's solid.
I shove him into it.
I'm still
Okay, his
chanting.
face goes crunch against the wall.
Sorry, my friend. I had to make sure.
I pull out both swords and just put them up to your neck like this.
Oh,
Do you need a haircut?
you don't want to do that, man. Put the swords down.
No, I don't
or
need
to be, it
haircut.
must be one sword. 'cause
No,
you've
he's
got
got
My
one
horse
special
might need
design to
haircut,
fit into
though.
the hook.
it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Does it like clip into his belt and he kind of
Yeah.
like Lego?
He's got them over his back, and so he basically can put his hook into
There's
it.
2 holes in the handle.
Like Lego.
And it goes, and
Yeah,
it kind of
click.
threads through and then locks in.
Like Lego.
Yeah.
Click.
Yeah.
Which makes it very hard to decide.
All right. That's good. No, he's gonna be very helpful.
That's my
Is that-
fighting style,
is
is just to
that-
spin
Well,
on the
he
spot.
has been disarmed before. Just
All right.
saying.
Can you
I didn't say impossible.
Only
I just
once.
said harder.
put your swords down, please?
Yes.
Alright, so where's the door that I opened?
Behind you.
Alright. What were these guys fighting over?
A wall that they said was an entrance. You can't remember because, well, you forgot all about which way you came in.
But there's a doorway I came in,
Yeah.
and I've gone out to it.
Yeah. You remember the room?
There's a corridor,
There is a corridor here, yes.
and it's the corridor we came in on. I can't
Close
remember.
enough to you.
Alright.
You did roll a 2 on that memory test. Oh no, you rolled a 2 and it became a 1.
So, as far as you're concerned, the door that you've opened is the door you came into. Whereas
Alright.
these guys are going, no, no, no. This over here was the way we came in, but it looks like a wall. It is.
Alright.
Well,
What's up each end of the corridor?
Well, there's only one corridor coming off here.
Okay, so where I've opened the door,
Just
When
leads
you open
away.
the door, if you go straight, it goes to a dead end. If you turn left from the doorway, it goes into a passageway that then turns around the end of the room.
I guess we'll
Alright.
go that way.
we'll go that way. Hook hand guy, nasty stump, would you like to come and check for traps for us?
Okay.
Alright, just go about 20 feet ahead of us. You don't have to do anything special.
So how many people are leaving the little mess alone in the room?
I'm staying.
Well, apparently Bradshaw's here, so unless he wants to stop looking at the rock, I assume he continues while I do my chanting.
He's casting the rock. If he actually makes it here, we can tell him what he's been doing for the whole time.
I'll go for a walk.
Thank you.
He did hear a rumor about if he chips off a bit of rock and sticks it in his mouth, he can make a wish.
That's a lot of rock to eat.
I'd like to pull my sword out
That rocks.
on my stump and just kind of hold that at stump's length and kind of just walk forward.
Alright. Good work,
Okay.
nasty stump guy.
Valuable asset.
You find a corner. It turns left.
Do you have a real name, Nasty Stump? Like, what did your mother name you when you were born?
Fuck no.
Fuck knows. Right.
No, fuck no.
Right.
And she looked at me first. That's what she said.
Okay.
So
Alright.
nasty.
Oh, I don't know, write that down. Okay, carry on, Nasty.
I turned left.
And you find yourself in a T intersection.
I thought that was fun.
It goes straight ahead and goes
That's
right.
If we're the new normal.
Can I look down both pathways to see if anything's
Not at
happening?
the same time.
Well, I actually had the skill when I was young, where if I massaged a certain muscle in my shoulder really strongly, I could no. I look right and then look straight ahead. Do I see anything?
Looking straight ahead, it goes straight ahead and then turns around the room that they're in.
But
Okay.
I would have thought, based on his
And
specialisation, he's more likely to go blind than be able to see better. But
that depends on which part he's massaging.
I'm just saying, if he's a
I've-
masturbation specialised warrior, then
Yeah.
Well, he was called Nasty Stump for a reason.
That's just heresy spread by the Catholics.
Right.
It was spread by Proteus.
Well, he didn't say it didn't say he would go blind. It depends on where you get them.
That's right.
If I were Proteus watching this, I'd be so pissed.
Proteus didn't
So
care.
what's down the right?
Okay, on the right, it seems to curve away to the right almost straight away.
I yell back. Bathroom, curve right.
I mean, we can see
Sorry,
you.
what?
You're only 6 metres ahead.
curve right.
Okay.
Carry on,
we're
20
lit.
feet ahead of us.
Yeah, cool.
You want me to go right or go straight?
Go straight.
I
'cause
want
that
you to
counts as
stop
left.
drinking.
I take a sip from mercy.
Go
Don't
straight.
worry, when you get straight, you have to use tongues
just to
understand
clarify
that.
here, I have a weakness for the vices of the city, especially hard drink. So yeah, that's probably not that far from the truth.
I think maybe we should put him on here.
I
just
keep
for some
walking.
fancy
I'll go
life.
straight ahead, follow the path around.
Okay, give me a wisdom roll.
17.
Okay, you have no problem walking straight ahead.
Cool.
And you go around the corner and you see just passageway goes as far as you can see, and then at the very end of your vision turns left again.
Are we allowed to suspect we're in some sort of weird alien magical maze?
You can suspect anything.
Okay. I suspect that we were in some weird alien magical maze that's attempting to confuse us.
Wait, alien maze. You're not some kind of conspiracy nut, are you?
In this particular dungeon, I'm a conspiracy theorist.
I don't fear shit.
Alright.
I go back and can I go down that passageway to the right?
Yep.
Because I don't like the look of that really long passage.
Okay, you look down to the one to the right, it goes beyond your sight.
Alright. Can we try and make our way back to the crystal room?
Yes, you can. And you've still got 8 more minutes to go.
Alright.
You're seeing a
So-
little miss doing her chanting.
But
Rain dance
It
style.
seems like that them searching this room plus investigating some of that would have taken more than a 2-minute period.
Depends.
I'm happy to skip forward the next 8 minutes.
Yeah. Skip with it.
That is
Do they make it back to the room? Is the question.
Hmm.
very good.
And you roll for it.
I'd like to go into the corner
wait,
where
fuck
so
that
they
up.
can only see my back. And I'd like to be...
Emrys, you didn't pay attention.
Yeah. Do we make it back to the room? He said yes.
Aww. Boo.
So I make it back to the room and I just kind of put my back shield to this and then I just sit down, look really happy. And I sit on the ground.
You really would have liked that furry bag we had. Sorry. Shut up. Somebody broke it.
Don't be dick.
Okay, so yes, as you wait, your spell comes off finally. And yes, the crystal is magical.
Yeah,
What
what's
kind?
It is School of
Rock.
Conjuration.
Conjuration.
Right.
Oh, that's interesting.
Any theories, Arcana person?
Well, what did you guys discover whilst you were wandering around?
It didn't look like the way we came in.
What didn't look like the way you came in?
When we went back out the door, the arrangement of corridors was different to the way we came in.
But it's not a school of
But
illusion.
your character, it was exactly the same.
But we couldn't find
Don't
it.
listen to him. It was totally different. The whole thing is
You rolled
weird.
badly on the room.
Little miss.
You are a low intelligence barbarian, remember?
But we were in a previous room.
The passageway.
As a player, you know that it was a different room. As a character, you do not.
Okay,
Your
that's-
characters just had a bit of a dirt.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But that's what I asked before, whether I do think it or not. And you said I did. But
You can think that you're in a maze, but it doesn't mean that you think the room has moved.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He was
no
saying
worries.
that you can think whatever the hell you want, but in this
Okay.
case,
Sorry.
Okay, so
Thought I was
can we
too-
assume that I spent a moment there explaining to him that
It's the
shit was
unfortunate thing
different?
when you play low intelligent
Mm.
characters, you can't use your own intelligence for what you can do.
Yeah, that's why I asked
Yeah.
earlier. But
Yep.
maybe I asked
Yeah, I
question
think
the wrong way.
Yeah, I think it was
But I
misinterpreted.
thought I
there.
was
okay,
I was
so
checking whether I could go in that direction or not.
Yeah, I think it was just a bit misinterpreted there. That's all good. I spent a moment trying to explain to him that things were different. I'm telling you, door's not there. It was different. There was actual door. That door there was there. There's no brick.
Okay.
That's why I threw him through the door.
What did you
I walk
find?
up to you two talking to the corner of the room because you're obviously speaking to someone in the sky, and I'll just be like, have a drink.
I don't know that
No,
I would
that's
Is
do
that when the
okay.
first hit is free, and then I'm charging for the rest?
so my first question
First
is,
is free.
do you guys have a consensus on whether or not the outside of this room is the same as when we came in?
Yeah,
I don't know what you're
shit-
talking about.
Shit is different. Don't listen to him.
So there's no consensus on this.
No.
Can I stick my head out the door and see?
Yep,
if
give me an
I-
intelligence roll.
No one ever listens to me.
Use a rope.
I got a nat 20, so that's a 22.
You can tell that where there was a passageway, it's now been blocked up.
Right. But not blocked up, just isn't there anymore?
It's identical to the passageway you came in, except that there's now stone walls where you saw openings. All the markings besides that are identical,
Can I
including...
investigate them a bit and like feel like has something slid into place, or does it look like it was always there forever?
Using the same roll, you go in there and have a look in the corner, and it looks like this has always been that way, but it is identical to where you walked in.
Right.
You suspect it was cut to make it look identical to where you walked in.
Yeah, so it's more that the room has shifted to a different part rather than the corridors have shifted.
Yep.
Yeah,
But it was, you believe it's designed to make people think the corridors have shifted.
yeah. That's what I thought. So I'm going to go back in the room. Now,
What is concluded?
Counterspell only works on actively cast spells, right? It doesn't work to dispel magical effects.
Counter spells only works on spells being cast.
Yes, it
So-
only works to interrupt. It doesn't work to dispel.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Just wanted to check. Right, so I'm going to come back into the room and be like, okay, guys.
Hang on a sec. Whoa, whoa. Hey, I put sunglasses on. Sorry, I can't look at you without these. Sorry, go on. He's
Why
outside
not?
there.
Because you're so pale.
So white. You stand out in darkness. It's crazy. I don't believe it.
What are you talking about?
Your character.
My character is saying, what are you talking
Oh,
about?
oh, well, I don't know if you know, but if you look at your skin, you're really, really white. Really white.
No, I'm me-coloured.
Oh, yes, okay. Sure. That is true. You are the same color as you.
I look at Rhea and just wink.
Yes. You are nothing. You are Yukal. That is right. Wow. I'm glad I have glasses. Anyway, is outside different?
Are you hard of seeing?
Eh, funny story. Sometimes. Ugh.
Anyway, well, moving on to the things that actually matter. I'm pretty
fine,
sure.
by the way.
Bright white?
Yeah, she's very bright.
Okay.
Thank you. My intelligence has been commented on
I
before.
was talking about the skin colour, but
Shine
carry on.
bright
I
like
feel
a
like we're
diamond.
being a bit racist.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Anyway,
I guess I... We know it's
Chewing
called the
broccoli.
I
Arrested.
honestly have no idea what you guys are talking about, but you just keep thinking the things you like to think to yourself.
Weird,
What did
crazy.
you find in the crystal?
So, what I have pieced together from having a quick look around
It's like a
and
toothpick
looking at this
some places.
crystal is that
I actually have
this
some goggles
room
that I-
has moved. I'd say that
No.
I'm pretty sure this room has rotated so that this door has now opened onto a different set of corridors to where it was before, but they are all built to look the same.
Does this crystal have anything to do with this room?
Yes, I believe it's what's shifting this room.
Right.
So we break crystal.
I don't know that that would actually, one, put the room back to where it needs to be to get out again. Two, make any difference whatsoever to the thing.
So how did we activate crystal?
Somebody licked it.
Alright, so
Rachel's still looking at.
if I take my pigeon out
Why?
and then close the door,
There's
And
a
then
chance
Bradshaw licks
that
the
when
crystal.
we open it, there's a chance that when we open the door, it'll be on a different set of corridors.
Alright,
That,
and are we
again,
cool
look
with
the same
doing
or
that?
different.
Yeah. Couldn't be any worse.
happy to try?
Does anybody
Alright,
have
so I'll-
any spare rope?
Yes.
Because you can throw a little bit out the corridor, and then if we touch the crystal again and it moves, see if the rope's cut or not.
I
Rope is
also
on
have some
horse.
chalk.
Or chalk.
So you can just throw the chalk out too.
I can
a
draw
line, see if
something.
it matches up.
Yeah.
Chalk me.
Okay, yeah. I've got several pieces of chalk, I think.
Multiple lines.
Yeah, 10 pieces of chalk.
Oops,
Sorry.
Do you write a ode to Proteus?
Proteus was here.
Alright.
No, and then I pick up the chalk and wrote Proteus is all.
I'm going to, just in
Smile.
case,
Button. I'd like another point, please.
I'm also going to, I'm just going to cast Prestidigitation to make a little, my own personal seal appear on the floor and the wall.
Is it white? Like really bright white? I feel like I'm being racist. I really do.
It is, you know it is.
Yeah, just don't go on about
You
it.
see problem with goggles of night, right? Like they allow you goggles. They allow you to see
It's
more,
in the dark.
but they will allow you
But
to
they
see
look
more.
like
you-
sunglasses.
Yeah, I know, but you look at her, you'll be blinded.
Yeah, but I'm not attuned to
So,
them, so they don't give as much power.
it
as-
looks like a cat with a question mark tail,
What
but
does?
it's pure white.
Alright.
You smell like elf.
Okay, so we're going to experiment.
So
I
I've
think
put
I'm
that
allowed
mark on.
to
It should last an hour.
She smells like elf.
So you...
Doing a bit of
Alright,
tests.
so could you keep
You've
it...
put some mundane chalk on there.
Yeah, we've
I've
drawn
put my
a
symbol
picture
on
on the
there.
wall or the floor.
I draw a
Yeah.
dick.
Alright, right, draw a dick. I'll draw...
Wisdom.
And
Okay.
if
Poke
my
no
magic
los
gets
dos.
dismissed, it will alert me that that's the case.
Alright, so I'll write up, down,
Can you correct it right?
left.
Turn around.
I've got several languages.
I'm just teasing.
Okay, then I'm going to
Turns out I
close
have
the
quite an
door.
extensive vocabulary.
If
let,
you can watch,
let Bradshaw have his.
can you
fine.
watch the crystal and see if it pulses
I'd like
with...
to also investigate the crystal a bit.
We're just going to do
A
this...
strength check.
You need doctor. Many, many doctors.
Alright,
Not if
The
your
only
rockies
way
can
to
fix
bridge in
this.
there is to get it in quite hard.
alright. I've only got a 7 on my strength roll to remove
Nope,
the
you
pit.
put it in too hard.
Can you, do
Would
you
you
want to have a
like
go?
help? I can help. I can help, I guess.
It's probably a 14.
It's probably a 14.
Again, no, you put it in too hard.
Okay.
You wanted to make sure the door wouldn't close. You did say that.
Stand back, please. Glaive.
You want to smash the pit?
Yeah, well, no.
Okay.
It might.
I've got
well,
10.
Might
I mean
dislodge
9.
it.
Okay, give me a attack roll.
Nice. Good
Natural
hit.
20. Okay, there's this smashing sound as the pieces of pitten go everywhere. Still a bit of it embedded in the ground, but well, the door will not shut over it.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Thank you.
It was
So
an
we'll
inferior
close-
pitten after all.
Hmm?
It was an inferior pitten after all.
Alright. Well, I guess that
It was not
that,
even Guardian.
That'll leave a mark outside too.
While Bradshaw's having his licking session,
Mhm.
I'm also just going to quickly have
Just
a bit of an
uncomfortable with it.
investigative look to see if
Just
there's
don't like
anything other than a magical trigger, that might explain why the crystal is operating.
Yeah.
Because if it's a magical trigger, obviously doing an investigation thing won't show me up anything.
Do you have a theory, Wizard?
Okay.
I'm waiting to see what.
So this is basic investigation, yeah?
Yep, give me an investigate.
That's a 13.
Okay, nothing else around
Is
the
this the
room
character
seems
has
to
a
give you
sheet?
an idea that it's
Is it the other
related.
character?
Technically
But nothing else was also lit up in
Right.
your detect magic.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
probably some kind of
Right.
it's probably some kind of magical trigger, like magical condition such as it getting wet.
I ask
But
Whelm if it
there's
knows
no
anything.
like levers or buttons or anything like that, so I don't think it's a matter of he's
Whelm doesn't
physically
talk to you.
pressed it.
I thought
It's
Whelm did.
just whatever
No,
the
you don't have
conditions
the
of the
sorcery as
spell
well, you have
say
to actually
is
touch your,
what's made it do its thing.
trident to the hammer for it to actually talk
For
to it
all
now
we
because
know-
you don't have the sword with you.
For all we know, the spell could have, the activation condition could be that door closes.
Yeah, let's find out. So let's only change one thing first.
Well,
We close the door, and then we open the door. What does it look like?
And you can still see all the marks out there. And all
No
those
worries. Alright, now we'll close the door, and we'll get Bradshaw to lick the crystal.
He hasn't stopped.
he hasn't stopped.
Okay, carry on. Do that for another minute, and then we'll open the door.
Okay, still the same.
Okay, we'll close the door.
Hop on one leg.
Could we take Bradshaw away from licking it for a minute?
You can try, but he seems to
See,
assess.
it could have been us entering the room that caused that as well. So while there's people in here, it might be set to only move the once. But I don't know. I can't tell what the magical trigger is. I don't know what the conditions are that needed to be met in order for it to activate. All I know is that that crystal is a magical thing that is affecting this space.
Thank you.
It doesn't seem to have a physical trigger, which means it's a magical condition of some kind. And it is the room that is shifting, not the outside.
I pull a gold coin out and flick it and catch it on the tip of my hook.
Give me a acrobatics roll.
Yeah, I don't catch it.
What'd you get?
2.
2. You go to throw it up in the air and it bounces around the room, doesn't even go up.
Right. I pick that up and go, and I walk out of the room and start walking down that path. And I turn to the right.
You take the right turn.
Yep. And then I stop about 10 feet away and wait to see if anyone follows me. Just waiting.
We might not be able to get it to move again. We might have to press on. It might have an activate condition to make it move to this other opening and not have one to go to move it back.
I touch wave to the crystal.
Pardon?
Nasty!
Okay,
You call him
crystal flashes.
Get back in here, please.
Why?
Please.
He was outside, wasn't he? Is he still outside?
Yeah.
Come back.
Guys, I made crystal flesh.
I will tie the rope around your hook.
I made
Now
crystal.
you can go so we know where you're going.
I made crystal flesh.
Alright.
Well,
What happened?
What happened?
Was
Don't
the door
know.
open or closed at the time?
Bradshaw's now having that sort of look of a dog that's licked something that's, spark.
A bit
And
spicy.
got a bit of a shock, his hair sort of out in different directions.
What kind of magic was it when it sparkled? Because you're still looking, don't you?
I'm still looking at it. It's conjuration.
So like, he gave it an electrical charge when he hit it with his trident, and Bradshaw copped it.
I didn't hit it. I didn't hit it. Just touched it.
It's not illusion, so things are as they appear. It's conjuration, so it's actually shifting something. It's making something happen. So I'd say there is a magical condition that got met when we entered this room and shut the door. Don't know what it was, but so I
That's
don't
a
know
great
if we
theory.
can replicate it.
Either way, Nasty's headed off, and I'm.
At this point, I don't have the ability to make this thing stop doing what it's doing.
You need to spell magic.
Do you want to try that?
I'll have to ritual cast it, but
I take
Really,
10
really.
to 20 steps back.
That would have been a handy thing to do.
I can't tell you all my secrets.
What am I doing out here?
Alright, so
Well, we're just trying to make sure you don't get lost at this point.
You've reached the end of the rope.
I'll give somebody else the rope and say, please don't lose this end. Nasty is attached to it. Look after
You're
him.
up then, Mr.
yeah,
Mayor.
I'll hang on to it.
Can I give it a sharp tug and let it go lax
quick
like something
question.
happened?
Because I already know these two.
Yeah.
What's your gender?
Dispel magic is not a ritual spell.
Oh, okay, then I'll cast it as a normal spell then. On the crystal.
What's your character's gender? Because Rhea could be
Looks.
either way.
male, but more androgynous. Because they're more of a weird nymph kind of thing. Mixed between a nymph and an elf.
Okay, so my character is just going to not assume what you are and just refer to you as Rhea or that person.
Could you replace Rhea's image there with the Goblin King?
If you really want to.
I'm just trying to think.
He reminds me of the babe.
What babe?
The babe with the power.
What power?
The power of voodoo. You do. Remind me of the babe. Summer baby, crying hard as babe could. Sorry.
So, how
What
long
could
does
I
the spell
do?
magic take?
Takes one action.
Yeah. So I might
Like
get
uses up his third level spell slot.
one of them.
I'm sure the others aren't that important.
Alright, this is that one. Okay, so I'll cast a spell magic on the crystal of conjuration, supposedly. Any spell of third level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of fourth level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Give me a spellcasting check.
Spellcasting check. That would be 14? 14.
Okay, so you apparently did not successfully dispel the magic.
Okay. Alright. So I try and it doesn't seem to oh, hang on. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. Okay. Anyway, yes, I didn't make it.
Alright, so
I
should we
can dispel
start
this if
walking
you
off?
would like.
What, sorry?
I could
Should we
dispel.
smash it, is the question.
I could dispel this.
You can give it a go. Question is if doing that, basically you use your trident on it, obviously it conducted electricity. If you then smash it, is this whole room going to collapse in on us?
Who knows?
Find out.
Can we at least
It could
exit the
have
room
a
before you do that?
Yeah, it could have additional
Right.
magical triggers on it, such as if you damage the crystal, it does something awful.
Everybody,
Sounds good.
trust in Proteus.
Are you trying to get Proteus people killed?
No,
Have you turned to the ways of Proteus?
I approve of his support of my killing things.
No. Converting.
Converting, sorry.
Yes.
Converting things.
Thank you.
It's called ritual cleansing.
Well, I'm going to step out of the room.
Racial cleansing?
So you guys have decided you're going to try and destroy the crystal? If that's the case, I don't want to be standing in the room when that happens.
I'm going to be holding onto the rope.
How many people are going to stay in the room while that happens?
I'll stay in the room.
Oh, okay.
I'll hang on
Can I
to
have
the
my
rope
rope
and
back?
be outside
Actually,
the
no,
room.
no, keep the rope.
I'll
So
be
we'll see what
outside the
happens.
room with the rope. The other end of the rope.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
Rachel's staying in the room because he's still licking a rock.
He's really enjoying it.
He's probably got the better weapon for smashing things.
This seems
Yeah.
like it could go so badly.
And I'm trying to see if we...
No, I wasn't saying I was going to, but if you want me to try, I can try. If you don't think it's a good idea, I won't do it.
You might as well. It's one of the
Maybe.
few options we have left at the moment.
I don't
Bradshaw's
think it's a bad idea, except for if you guys stay in the room.
Bradshaw's having some kind of
Someone's
mental
gonna
break right
smash
now, isn't?
You know
yeah.
the good thing about
Can I
trident is?
push Bradshaw in the
Throw
corner
it.
and
You
cover
can
him?
throw it.
Can we get
Not
Bradshaw-
going to, though.
Bring Bradshaw out of the room and stay out of the room, please. Don't stay in the room with the rock that's gonna get smashed.
I mean, I assume most things blow up with a 20-foot radius, so we'll be safe at the other end of the room.
I stick to my.
Unless the room collapses.
Which is what I was worried about. If this room is capable of either transporting or dimensional transporting or rotation or whatever, it obviously has some effect on the room itself.
Yeah, I think we learned a lot from killing that bag, and we're going to do the same thing in this room.
I take my rounded, smooth end of my stump and stick it into Bradshaw's cheek like this, and pull it out of the room. Was that too visual?
No.
And I drag him out of the room that way.
He follows you.
Good boy.
Is that thing we're all going to stay out of the room? We're going to stay in the room?
Someone's going to smash it.
We have a volunteer
we have
for
ways to
Smashy
smash
Smashy.
it.
We have a volunteer from Proteus.
Yes, we do.
Settle down.
Or, you know, I could throw magic at it.
I like that idea.
Let's
Fair.
see Proteus
No,
handle
no,
this
no, no, no. Because logic is I get dead
Okay,
if I'm
so
in there. So
what
let
my-
Magic Girl do that.
My theory is if we're in this together and don't want, I think splitting the party could go badly.
Yeah, okay.
Because So I figure either we're all in for the let's die together thing or not, because if some of us die, then we have to go back and admit that to the Duke that we're not a great party. Whereas
I
if
don't know
we're
about
dead,
you.
we don't care.
I was just
No, if
curious
he
to
does
see
say
if
it.
Proteus was
I don't think
smashing
that he cares
Chris.
either.
I think he might be onto something if only half of us come back. The question is, so the way that we were going down the path, that essentially looped back on itself. Was that the correct time? There's no other.
There are pathways off. So it looks like there's a spiral going around the whole room that may be getting bigger, may not. Because unless we count the steps out, we don't know that for sure.
Okay.
And then off that are corridors. Some of them look like dead ends, some of them look like they go on forever.
Right.
Or
Big
at
ass
least off
shitty
into the
maze.
darkness.
Okay. Yeah, cast some magic with the crystal. Let's see what happens.
Just use cantrips.
Well, do we want to be inside or outside the room?
Outside.
We'll fling from range.
Okay.
Since
so
Proteus can't handle it.
I'm going
Proteus will
to,
handle you in a second,
use-
my friend.
just to see what happens.
Don't waste magic, just use cantrips. See what happens.
So you also outside holding the door open.
Sure. Do you have attacking cantrips?
I do.
I don't have a attack from range cantrip.
I do.
I stand in front
Let's
of
let
everyone.
Rhea give it a go and start her up with whatever you do.
I stand in front of
Alright.
everyone, attempting
So
to
I'm
shield them
first
with
gonna
my
cast-
wonderful shield.
True strike cantrip on it.
Hey, what?
True strike.
She strike?
And then I'm going to cast shield touch on it.
Can you do that from range?
Again, it's
Yeah.
even though it's called shield touch, it's like a 30-foot range.
Nice work.
You have to step into the room to do that.
Oh, is it longer than 30 feet?
Just
is
on
it?
the threshold, because he's going to stand there with the
Let me look
shield.
up how
No,
many-
think
I am
the-
not standing inside the room.
Just
I
on the
think
threshold
five
of the
might be
doorway.
six.
It's a 30-foot room. It's a 30-foot room.
He says
so
we've got to stand inside the room, so
crystals
It-
inside.
But it is right in the back corner.
Right.
Mm.
Oh, diagonals. They beat me every
They
time.
do.
Let's have a look.
gets them every time.
But if I pick him up and hold him in the room,
No,
And
that's
he-
fine.
and he's
I'll
pointing-
just use fireball.
and he's
Is
point,
it, but isn't
firebolt. What's
a
that
cantrip?
range?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, 120.
All right. Okay then.
Sweet.
We lock back.
I'll just use my firebolt.
Okay. Go
See what
firebolt.
happens.
Yep.
Bring the pain.
Okay, give me a ranged attack.
All right. Portable wizard.
That would be.
Is it dodging?
I God, I
Yeah,
hope
read it.
not. 14.
14.
Crystal just
Okay.
throws legs.
Wait, no,
and
that's a
stuff.
spell, isn't it? No, it's a range attack, so it uses dexterity. Yep.
Okay, so your
Frozen arm.
old flash true hits the crystal.
Sweet.
Woot.
Do I roll for damage?
And just absorb right into the crystal.
Yeah, so okay, it's not accepting magical attacks.
Can you keep
Oh,
sending
accepted
it?
it. It was quite happy with the attack.
Yeah.
It seems to glow brighter.
Keep going. Keep going.
I'm going to pull out
Things
my.
only blow up in a 20-foot
gonna
radius.
cast-
Doesn't
Hang
matter
on,
how
now-
much magic
hang
you
on,
put in it.
Before we go any further and cast anything else, what was it that was done to the
It blows
crystal
up in a
that
20-foot
sparked?
radius.
What's the name?
Electricity.
It
It
was
was
an
him,
electrical
radius.
attack.
Well, I
him
don't know.
hitting
If it's
the
in the corner of the
him
room,
touching
whether it
his
was volume
trident
would-
to the crystal.
Oh, okay, so that was
For
again.
fucking
magic.
hell.
Math hammer
Yeah.
Yeah.
this out.
That's
So,
right. Shatter on chunky
We don't
salsa
know
rolls.
if it's going to absorb force as well, but it very obviously seems to be absorbing at least
Well, I
two
can-
kinds
I
of
can just
elemental
test that now.
damage.
It's getting more powerful. Keep doing it.
I'm just going to cast True
You
Strike
shoot
again.
an arrow at it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that works too.
Like 15?
15. Your arrow strikes true and then just shatters.
The arrow shatters.
Can I shoot a crossbow at it?
Sure.
No.
You throw your crossbow at it.
You roll a 1.
Can we roll again to see how bad it was?
No, what would you like to do with that one?
I love it when he asks that.
I think it should ricochet.
Okay, it ricochets.
Into the
and
shield.
Roll damage.
God damn it, man.
5.
Do you dodge out of the way of this?
Sorry?
Do you dodge out of the way of this?
I'd like to try.
Well, yes or no? You want to dodge out of the way of this?
Nah.
Okay, then you get hit for 5 damage.
Sure.
Otherwise, one of the other people would get hit for 5 damage.
I pull the shield out again.
Yeah, so it's absorbing things. Guys, it's absorbing at least elemental damage and apparently physical stuff too. Does it feel like the magical aura gets stronger when it gets hit by physical attacks? No. So it's just impervious to them. So it's impervious to physical attacks and it absorbs magical attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So
The question is, do you want to...
dispel magic would be the only way to deal with this thing. Otherwise, we should press on because there's nothing else we
Well, I
can
already
do.
tried and it failed, so
Yeah.
it's more powerful than my capability.
So we don't know how to make it. We don't know what the conditions were to activate the thing, so we can't try activating it again. We can't dispel it. It's impervious to physical attacks and absorbs magical attacks. There is nothing else we can do in this.
Can we go for a walk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps we should continue on.
Yeah.
So you follow the passageway, you come to the T intersection, you go left.
I'm going to dismiss my magical marks.
What was left?
Well, left is where you go around to the room you're in,
And what's to
and
the
right
right?
is where you go away from the room you're in.
Okay, let's go right.
I'm going to put at this point. I'm going to put a mark at on the side of the TX intersection that we've come into. So if we're going,
Everyone
say,
has a
away
piece of
from the
chalk
room,
if you want to do your own
yeah,
symbols.
that might be a bit of way to do it with chalk because I can only hold up to 3 prestidigitations at a time.
Right.
So we
Chalk
want to
is
mark
permanent,
more,
except
yeah,
when it's not.
yeah.
Unless of course you're in the labyrinth and they just turn the stone over.
So yeah,
So Bradshaw goes to lick a wall and it opens.
the wall opens.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's
We have a
convenient.
magical opening thing.
Towards
He got the stone cunning roll where he got to examine, find secret doors.
So I was
he went
going to
lick the wall
say,
and the wall opened.
if you can make any wish, being able to wish to open doors with your tongue sounds,
Apparently he got that wish.
yeah.
so
Well
Does
done, Bradshaw.
does the opening open on the corridor that goes straight ahead, like and up around the room, or the corridor that goes away
The
from
one
the
that
room?
goes away from
And has it opened up on the left or the right?
it is opened up on the left.
So back towards the going away
No,
around
that's
the
still
room
away,
thing.
isn't it?
So if we've got
Let's just go through it. No need to think about it that much.
You just got to ignore it.
No, we're going to go into it, aren't we?
Okay, is it a 20 by 24 room?
huh,
Which appears to be a storeroom.
Watch
In
out
the
for
north,
explosion.
in the far corner is a pile of rubble. Just the perfect size for your explosion.
So it's rubble.
And a pile of rubble in the corner.
Alright. I'm happy to investigate the rubble.
Okay. Give me an investigate roll.
Alright.
what are our light sources here at the moment?
I have torches.
Okay.
So 2 torches.
I have, many torches.
2 lit torches?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's just you. Sometimes I have to ask them.
There'd be a question you'd ask too.
Well, I did have one player last night say he tossed a lantern down a 40-foot pit to another character. without that character actually knowing. And then went shatter right down beside him. And he meant tort, not lantern.
Ah, whoops.
Every time.
There goes the good land.
And he'd stolen that lantern from the place he just tossed it down from.
Was it lit?
No.
No.
Aww.
He did say unlit lantern.
Does there look like
Damn.
there's anything else in this room, or that aside from the rubble?
Well, there
Although it's
is
also
a
terminal velocity rather than
barbarian currently going through the rubble.
Yeah, but other than that, like, does it look like there's anything else, like any levers, buttons,
There's a man named Barney.
sliding
obvious.
parts of the wall?
So what do you get on
Only
your
a 4.
A 4? Okay, you find shiny things that are pleasing you.
Okay.
They're not worth anything, but they're pleasing you.
Alright.
You've got about 5 of them.
Okay. Are they edible?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to follow our
They
friend.
will fit in your mouth and you can swallow them.
I would like to follow our friend.
This is the session of licking rocks, I can see.
So,
Does anyone
you're going to follow
recognise-
him into the rubble and
Well,
pick things out to eat?
I'll show
So-
the shiny things. Does anyone know what these are?
They're rocks,
Shiny
honey.
things.
Our party is worse than Bronto's.
They're rocks, honey.
Alright.
They are rocks, right?
No, they're just like broken bits of packaging and stuff that he's eating.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I mean, it's up there with bubble wrap.
That is not food, my friend.
Okay.
Not
I
food.
mean, my survival skill didn't work out very well.
Hey, it is possible to swallow a sheep a piece at a time.
I pull out one of my rations.
And I go, food, not food. Food, not food.
Thank you.
This is
Can we search-
reliable lesson.
Can we get Bradshaw to see if he wants to lick the rest of the walls in this room?
He says no, he's tongue sore.
Okay.
He's saying that with this big lump on his tongue.
Alright. Can we look for secret
Recording
doors?
the mechanism opening the door.
I'm searching.
There seem to be a
the
lot of
room.
them.
I'm searching the room.
It's a very secure room that was
16.
hidden. But
16, okay. You don't find anything useful. Apparently you don't find the bits of rubble as tasty as Chum does.
It is not tasty. There's no nutritional value here. I could grind it up and feed it to a horse.
When
Your
this,
horse wouldn't like it.
when this area opened
It
up,
is not good.
the-
My horses eat everything.
the corridor leading away from the room still continued past this
My
area.
horses
So
sometimes
we
eat
can
people.
So it's probably worth
That
moving
is
on
why
again,
they're so
guys.
fast.
why would they have a secret door into here?
It looks like a storeroom.
You'll find.
Okay.
Can't be reading them constantly.
For storing not important
I
things.
guess you're not snoring.
Well, they could have used to have important things in it. They're
This
just
is
not
really
there now.
unpleasant.
Okay then. Keep going.
I have
Use
10
chalk
bucks in my
marks.
pocket.
Okay.
Grind up 2 of them.
So around the corner from the room with the secret door, you see a passageway going off to the distance.
Alright.
Yep.
You want to investigate? Go on the end of the
I
road?
assume we'll follow.
I'll follow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's going first?
Not me.
I ogre.
No, he is. Because he has.
He has that nasty thing going for it.
Well, I was going to say he has a light source, and I have the one in the back. So.
Wait, I'd like to activate my special skill for courage. And I go.
Okay, Constitution saving throw.
12.
You're basically seeing 2 light sources in front of you.
That's fine.
Yes, there's his light, and there's the light reflecting off her.
I keep going.
I might have had a little too much today.
That's about right.
Okay, so as you walk down,
I'm walking away.
Settle down, Mr. David.
it's 100 feet before you come to the end of the passageway, and it turns right again.
I turn right.
Alright, then on there. We turned right here.
And looking down, you see this passageway is longer than the one you're in.
So this one's
And-
going that way around the whole space.
And
And
right
the other
around the
one
corner, there is
is
another
going that
passageway
way.
to the left.
I just
A
see
little
your
further
finger
down, there's
moving
another
around the
passageway
light.
to
Don't
the right.
know.
A
So-
little further down, there's another passageway to the left.
So
and it keeps
this
going.
was the original room. The one was going constantly to the left. And we went away from the room. And now it's going constantly to the right.
But
Get
it
what I'm
also,
saying?
but there's a left and a right and a left and a right.
So we need to find another one of the secret
So maybe
doors.
we need to keep going left, right, rather than getting stuck in a loop.
But we've just found a new corridor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've just
Yeah.
come to another T-sense section
Yeah.
where it's going back to the right again,
But then it's got
but it's also going left.
but it's got this one long passageway with a left and then a right and then a left and then a right. Is that right?
Close enough.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
finally breaking the pattern, I guess.
I go left.
Alright, go to the Brains Trust.
Looking left, the passageway goes for about 20 feet and then turns to the right.
And if I walk down to the right and look right,
Look down to the passageway that goes to the right.
yeah.
It goes as far as you can see, back the way you came.
I may have had something to drink. Which way should we go?
I looked at the actual smart one.
Well, this is your adventure reel.
It's actually not mine. I was hired by someone else, but
You convinced us all to come here. So
yes,
therefore,
I'm not complaining about that.
It's your fault.
Where adventure means fault.
Why is my rum
I
always
reckon
gone?
we should go forward and go
It is not,
Go
my
to the-
friend.
I'm pretty sure that previous adventuring
Shorter
party, the
thing, not
skeletons
way
were all
back,
pointing
but-
at each other.
forward, wherever forward was.
Forward home!
Exactly.
There's a hose.
So we basically want to keep going as forward as we can without being turned back around, regardless of whether it's left
I
or
think
right.
he said it was forward and then left was because right was going all the way back.
So when you undo the left turn goes for about 20 foot, then turns right, then goes for 20 foot, then turns left, and then goes for 20 foot and then turns right, and then goes for 20 foot and then turns left, and then goes for 20 foot and then turns right. And you're doing this for quite a while until you come to a door.
Thank God for doors.
Does it have any chalk marks outside it?
Let's see.
I do an investigation.
I take 10 steps back.
I don't do a good one.
Oh, is there anything unusual about this door? I also am terrible at
We haven't seen a
construction
door
this
in a long time.
So I got an
Okay.
8. It looks like a door.
I burst into song. Love is an open door.
Is the door open or closed?
Well, it depends. Is it love or not? Because
The
if
door
it's
is
love, then
closed.
yes, it's open.
Sorry?
The door is closed.
Do we just try open the door?
Open.
And you can also see a passageway off that goes to the right, and you can see 2 more doors down that passageway.
So we've got a choice of 3 doors, guys.
Well, that's all open at the same
And none
time.
of the doors have symbols on them.
You'd like to open
What
a
symbols?
I said none of the
Who
doors
else
have
has
symbols on them.
torches?
You haven't marked any of these doors.
Oh, okay.
You haven't been.
I got
Yeah,
All
you've got
right.
a torch. I've got a
I
torch.
mean, I'm happy to write on
Anyone
the
else
new
have
door
torches?
one.
Yeah.
I can just chuck a light source on the wall here because how far apart are the doors from each other?
The doors are about 40 feet from each other.
4 feet.
40
40
feet.
feet. The dancing light needs 20, I think.
Yeah.
Between each glow.
type thing.
Right. Looks like it.
But it could be wrong.
So I can just add a light to me, so then we've got 3 light sources.
Yep, that works. Basically, as long as we have light sources on each door that we're about to open at the same time, that should be fine.
Should
Yeah.
we just let them light fire?
So, you guys look big and strong. How's this for a
Maybe it
plan?
was after my time.
Us 3 with the light sources take a door each. I'm really sorry, guys, but you guys are being so distracting this game that it's hard for me to actually engage with it. Because every 2 minutes you're talking about something that has nothing to do with what's going on.
Gotcha.
And that's already the stage 3, so you'd be upset if things happen to it.
So cool.
My theory is if the 3 of us with light sources each take a door, and the 2 big strong looking guys there that look like they can withstand a bit go in between the 2 doors, they can maybe aid any of us that get attacked in the process.
Okay.
It makes sense. As
I
long
don't
as they
know,
can
what do
see
you
us.
guys think? Well,
Seeing
we
as
each
we-
have a light source,
Yeah.
so
That shouldn't be a problem.
and there's only 40 foot between, so if they stand 20 feet in between the 2 doors, there's 40 foot between the doors.
Yep.
What was the problem with opening the one door at a time?
Nothing really. The main thing is that if these doors are close to each other, we want to be able to look into them and then yell out to each other what we see inside them. In case this whole place is connected via dimensional doors, it's useful to know
Okay.
what options multiple doors give us at the
Alright.
same time. Because
Say-
if we open one door, for all we know, it's just going to give us the same option every single time.
Right. But if
unless
there's
we
a-
open multiple.
If there's a monster behind every door, what's our plan of action?
Shutting the door.
Shut the door and walk backwards slowly.
Okay then.
Shut the door and hope they don't have blasters.
Do you have that? Do you have that pigeon?
Well, one I've got another pitten. I think you hammer the other way into the ground, but that was fine.
No, I hammered it out of existence.
Okay. So yes, have another pit.
I mean, people
So,
go for
does that make sense?
closed.
We've got door,
Yeah.
40 foot door, 40 foot door.
I reckon go
So
for
if you
it.
guys take a in between,
Yeah.
which door do you want? Left, middle, right?
The one with the Volvo behind it.
So that is door number 12.
It's a new car.
So which of us would you like to take which door? Rhea?
You can
And just
go
to make
1,
things
2,
interesting,
3.
I'm going to ask for initiative rolls.
So you're going to put me in the middle?
Yep.
Perception.
Normally,
Are we doing perception?
Perception for this one.
don't we
Oh,
get
is this
advantage?
initiative, is it?
Only one person gets advantage, and that's only if someone's got weapon of warning. the group doesn't get advantage of you having it. The group is just not surprised.
We're
You do not give it to
rolling
everyone.
initiative. Okay, cool.
I mean, barbarians get it.
We're rolling initiative,
21.
which is actually dexterity, isn't it?
No,
So,
it can change. Depends on what the GM calls.
And I'm calling for
so it's a perception
perception.
dexterity.
So
Oh
wisdom?
god. Okay, so I got 11. Perception is actually, it's wisdom, but if you've got, it's actually a skill, so if you've got proficiency bonus for it, then
It just says at 7th level, your instincts are so honed that you have advantage on initiative rolls.
Mm-hmm. Then you have advantage. But you don't give it to everyone else.
No.
So,
But the two barbarians do
Yeah.
as well.
I don't know that I'll need it. I did not need it.
what
And
did you
hang
get?
on, before,
21.
before we figure out what the initiative even means, are you between doors 1 and 2 or 2 and 3?
I went where I was told.
I'm between 1 and 2, he's between 2 and
Was
3.
nasty
Yep,
stunts.
sweet.
I'm next to her.
He's on door 1,
But
I'm
what-
on,
What was your initiative?
Oh, 9.
so he's door 1, I'm door 2, Stefan's door 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 8.
And what was
With
Ria's
advantage,
initiative?
she got 8 with advantage.
4.
Tell me you never rolled double ones before.
It's always funny.
I rolled a
Okay,
1
so
and a 9.
Playman, you're just standing there ready, waiting.
Do you
That's exactly what I'm doing.
You gave
Is
me
there
11.
is there a full defense in 5?
And guess what?
Yeah.
We go from 21 to
Yeah,
11.
you
defense.
can't
That's the
dodge.
next highest initiative.
The action is dodge, and then they'll have
So
disadvantage.
what
on
happens at
attacking you.
21?
He's just standing there waiting.
I am dodging.
You're dodging? What are you dodging?
I'm just being super dodgy. Yeah, no, for the full defense type action, dodging.
Apparently, he's being very defensive to everyone around him.
Don't say that
He's
like that.
focusing entirely on avoiding attacks.
Well, my question is, what do I see
Well,
through my door?
okay, you open the door and you look in. You see.
Weren't we all three of us? Didn't we open at the same time?
I asked for an initiative roll before you opened.
So technically, what that means.
Technically,
is
that all
we're
happens
not-
around the same time.
Yeah.
But if there's anything in there, they also get
So
to
as
react.
soon as we worked out where we were going to be,
That was when I asked for an initiative roll.
Yeah.
When you got to the door,
So
so
it will
open
be
them.
technically at the same time, but because it's initiative.
well, that's if we're opening.
It's
yes,
D&D time.
if we end up
Yeah.
opening it.
Because now it's not really what we were going to do.
Well, no, the way... Yeah, technically you are opening at the same time. You understand how that works,
You're
right?
committed to the
We
action.
just... To make the game mechanics work, one person has to open it, then the other person... Even though it's technically opening it at the same time, you just have to take it in turns.
Yeah. Well, I
Otherwise,
opened the
3
door.
people are talking at the same time.
And then, so you open it, you look in, you see a 30 by 30 foot room with a rough rock wall furnished with a wooden bed, a small table, and a single chair.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything else? You
Well,
can
that was
actually
my action. I opened the door.
Talking is a free action.
And you're allowed to move.
Oh well, I'll describe what I've seen in the room.
Okay, you described it. Then we're on to nasty snow.
Open the door.
You open the door, you see a 30 foot by 30 foot room with a rough rock wall furnished with a wooden bed, a small table, and a single chair.
Cozy. That's all I say.
And
Damn it, nasty.
Informative.
and inside here you see 4 kobolds and a giant weasel.
In mine?
Well, that's a little bit more eventful.
Oh, so can you still just say cozy?
Yeah.
There's also a keg of ale, and they're currently having their party.
See, if he said cozy with complications, we get it.
No. But there's more so cozy. Can I have a drink? But I aim the can I have a drink inside.
See,
One of them holds up a mug for you.
I pick up a mug.
Just imagine if you're standing... You've got the door right there, you're standing here, the human standing there, and he says that, and he reaches in, pulls out a mug, and just takes a drink. You're like... What?
And we're 20 feet away, ready for an
And then
explosion.
chums go.
Oh, I'm waiting for the third door to be open.
There's no boom yet. So off to the third door.
I will open the door.
Looking
Oh,
inside, you
I'm
see
look-
a 30
prepared
foot
to
by
defend.
30 foot room
Mm-hmm.
with rough rock walls and furnished with a wooden bed, a small table, a single chair, and a nice looking rug.
And a hill
Nice
giant.
looking rug. Okay. I will explain what
And
I've
a door
seen.
into hell.
And there is a rug in here, and then I will yell at Nasty, where the hell did you get that beer?
Payman, you're up.
I walk curiously to where the beer came from.
Yep. You can see a bunch of kobolds drinking.
Gentlemen, I'd like to talk to you about my lord and savior, Proteus. He is a good god.
They go, huzzah! I can actually do a huzzah if you like. Quiet huzzah, I'll make it louder.
You don't sound very... Speak up for me. I mean... That was exceptional English for
Right. Sounds like more than 4 of them.
So do you actually, other than saying Lord and Proteus, do you actually call them anything other than gentlemen?
No, fuck no.
No, so we still don't know what
I don't know what these things are. All I know is that in his store,
They
there
invite
are
you in for a
gentlemen
drink.
and beer.
I'd like to go in and sit down.
And they apparently like Proteus.
Apparently.
They want to hear about Proteus.
Is
Their lord and new savior.
so is initiatives over?
How many
No,
are there?
not yet, because bad things can happen still.
How many are there?
There are 4 of them.
And a giant weasel.
And a giant weasel.
I'm gonna have to kill that weasel.
Let's
I-
talk
either
to
weasel
it.
off.
We've got
So-
spells to talk to animals.
Look, it's not fish. I can't speak it. My friends, the great Proteus, god of the ocean.
And that's you walking in. Now on to the next person. Little Miss, what would you like to do?
Oh, up to me again.
You
Yeah.
pay your action.
Oh no, we just dodged.
Oh, you dodged. Okay.
I'm going to.
We're 7th level, isn't it? We've beaten up.
Yeah. I'm
You're
going to
converting them now.
close the door
so
We
I
get
have
double
to
XP for conversion.
and move down
Convert
to
first,
where.
then kill if no conversion. That's the rules.
I'm just going to add Mark in.
Yeah.
You're just going to close the door.
I'm going to
and-
close the door and then go down to door 1 where.
Aw.
Hey,
Our
Mark.
friend, which one?
Hello,
this one.
sorry guys, I just had to talk to a CTO of my company tonight for some reason.
That's okay. Just
Okay.
wait till you see what happened.
Fixing, you should have your audio fixed now so you should hear people better.
Okay, I can still hear you guys pretty good.
Fantastic.
Okay, so,
You licked a crystal.
You licked it good.
you spent about 2 hours looking at crystal.
It is the cleanest crystal I've ever fucking seen.
Also, you licked a wall and you found a secret door.
And you got your tongue stuck in the mechanism.
Also, you don't want to lick things anymore.
You also accidentally licked the pirate with that is Emerus.
Yeah, I stuck my my rounded stump into your mouth.
You need cure disease.
So I left last thing with a wish to Martin, what I wanted to do. None of that happened in the wish, I hope.
No,
Damn it, I had a full kind of romantic setting set up for that one.
I know.
Damn it. Oh well.
I thought it was funny.
Okay, so I look up going, I'm all licked out now.
Roll initiative.
I've got him going at the bottom because he came in late.
How do you feel about kobolds?
He doesn't know yet. So what is Little Miss doing?
Well,
Ooh.
Not
Somebody,
you.
somebody roll for me. I think I'm up. I'll have to find my sheet, so just give me 1 second, guys.
That's
I haven't
alright,
got that
you're-
organised.
It's alright, you're on the bottom.
Okay.
So you see 2 of them disappear into one of the doors. The
Okay.
top door.
so can we describe for Mark what is actually here right now that he's seeing?
Oh, I'm doing it now.
Oh, okay, you're actually sending a message for that? That's awesome. Okay, so I will close the door in front of me because I figure leaving open doors that might have mimics in them is a bad plan. And I will walk towards the mysterious room of gentlemen.
Okay. You,
And
you reach and you look in, and there's a whole bunch of kobolds there
Well,
sitting
I
around.
can't reach it.
You can. Oh, that's right.
It's 40 foot away from me.
Shutting the door I'd probably say doesn't take your whole action.
No, but I can only have a speed of 30 feet.
But you can use it as a bonus action, and you can double move.
Oh! Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Mark, can you check your Facebook Messenger,
So
please?
you can easily do it and move in and see, and yes, there's a bunch of kobolds sitting around listening to him starting to talk about Proteus.
Yeah, I'm going to come to the doorway. I'm not going to come and sit down. I'm just going to come to the doorway.
Okay, so Chum. Apparently people have gone into a room and left you behind. You're furthest from the door. Besides,
No, Stefan.
Stefan.
Ria.
Oh, well, I'd like to go over to Stefan and Ria, same person,
Yep.
and have a look in that room.
Okay, you look inside that room. It appears to be empty, but there's a nice looking rug there.
Hey, Mark.
Okay, I'll,
I'm back now, guys. Sorry.
Yep, can you check your Facebook Messenger, please?
Oh God.
how big's the rug?
I worried when you send me Facebook Messenger stuff.
Big enough. It's
You
a
should
really
be.
big rug. It looks well made. It looks better made than the rest of the room.
Alright, do you want to help me roll this rug up?
No, I'd rather set the rug on fire, to be honest.
It's an expensive rug, and it could be worth something. It could be magical.
Yes, compared to the rest of this room, which looks very mundane, that rug looks very different.
What?
So it's either going
Okay.
to be a mimic, or it's just going to be something magical, which might attack you and kill you. But go for it, touch it, see what happens.
Okay. Thank you for the invitation.
That's the first worrying bit. Yeah. Okay. Somebody roll a d20 for me, please, guys.
I've already got your initiative sorted out.
Well, okay, add a +2 to whatever you roll, so it's all good.
What was the animal? That's in there?
It was a weasel.
Giant weasel.
Okay.
Bigger than the stump dice. Giant weasel.
Yeah. Where's the power whelm? Let's find that.
Did I ever tell you how I got my stump?
Settle down.
I was playing Popka as the weasel.
I like this game. Proteus is very hazy on
And the
enemies.
weasel went for.
How did he lose the hand then?
It's not the stump
like-
he's referring to.
Oh. Oh, I just got that. I'm uncomfortable. I'm very uncomfortable.
And a giant weasel. Ooh. Is it a wicked weasel or just a giant weasel?
No, he's the Wicked Weasel of the West.
Oh, they're vicious, those ones.
So, does it have a URL after that?
Hey. This is a PG game? No.
Yeah,
But
Jesus.
later on, I do have a website I can show you guys later.
I don't want to see meat spin again.
I love how you say again.
I sat there for 1,000 spins.
That's dedication.
What is meat spin?
You're not actually asking this, are you?
I am.
Really? Wow, I
Where
expected.
have you been?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Just do it
No?
a bit later. It's definitely not safe for work, and it's loud.
Well, I would like to apologise to all YouTube viewers that please refrain from trying any suggestions that we have through this video.
Don't. Yep. He just looked at meat spin. For those of you playing.
Okay, so
I tried, Martin. That's all I did. I tried. So,
so you go up and you try to roll up the rug.
now is it my go now, or is it? Or,
Okay, so what is your armor class?
so we know 4
Oh,
goblin
really?
and giant. Okay, yep, cool. I'll be quiet now.
What did you do?
Touch the rug.
Touch the rug, but I told him not to touch.
After I touched it.
It's an actual mimic.
No, he said
Aw.
it's probably a mimic or something, but you can touch
16.
it if you want, see what happens.
So apparently Stefan was right, and you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're currently grappled. You are restrained, blinded, and in the middle of being suffocated.
It's a rug mimic. I am taking notes.
Okay, so now we're on to Rhea.
After making a quick note of have not encountered rug mimic, interesting, putting away, firebolt.
Are you going to yell out?
Yes, I will yell out rug mimic. For those who know what a mimic is.
I'm going to make a voluntary intelligence check.
First, is that all you're doing? Yelling out Rogue Mimic? Or actually
It's
gonna fire?
No,
a
I said I was gonna fire a firebolt.
I ain't moving.
That would be a 13.
A 13. You just hit.
Ooh, okay. That is.
Is it okay if I rage?
Not yet, because
If you are surprised at the beginning of combat and are incapacitated, you can act normally on your first turn, but only if you enter your rage before doing anything else on that turn.
Yeah.
You're not surprised because you already had your turn. Technically, yes.
Were we in
It's separate combat.
1d10.
Because we were focusing on
1d10.
this. And. Yeah, okay. I mean, technically, yeah.
Alright, so 5 extra damage.
They didn't get any extra damage for a surprise attack.
So
And you screamed out rug mimic as well, haven't you?
that's
Yes, yes.
He has now.
Excellent. I'll react
12
accordingly.
damage. Fire damage.
Okay,
I'll react
so
accordingly.
And if it's flammable, it ignites. If not,
Can you tell me what the relevant knowledge would be for a mimic?
Yep.
With the relevant skill?
It would probably be a nature roll. Or an arcana roll.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Cool.
Okay, so.
what'd you get?
1.
And it's not necessarily any more susceptible.
Did you say in a panicked way? Or
Nope,
just
I
like...
just said it's a rug mimic and then fire a fire.
And our chum takes 5 points of fire, takes 6 points of fire damage.
Wait, what?
The rug's on fire.
No, whoever it's suffocating takes half the damage it takes.
Oh, right.
Oh,
okay.
He's grappled and
Right.
suffocating it.
Ah, okay, so that's not the best idea.
Awkward.
That's okay.
You didn't know that. Now you
Right, now I know that.
Yeah, you hear Chum cry out in pain.
Good to know. I will change my tactics next time.
Okay, so that brings us to Bradshaw is up. What would Bradshaw like to do?
What would Bradshaw do?
You hear about Mimic. Someone yells out Rug Mimic.
I've been licking the whole adventure so far tonight, and got something put in my mouth. So,
You want to go in and lick the rug?
You stopped licking things because you got your tongue jammed in a mechanism and it hurts now.
So now Bradshaw yells out, "Blah, blah, 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 blah." And we don't know what she said.
now, what would my hammer be saying anything about these kobolds at all, Martin?
No, because it hasn't seen them.
Oh, okay.
And it hasn't had a problem with kobolds as yet.
Where
No.
is he?
He's probably one of the in between one of the two rooms, most likely standing where John was.
Okay.
So closest to the mimic.
I'll run right in there.
Yep.
And
Whack the rug.
Then I'll run right in there and go, whatever's the first thing close to me, I'll attack it.
Okay, first
Hang
thing
on.
closest to you is in the doorway,
When you
and
say
it is
run-
by the name of Rhea.
Hang on,
No, I mean, sorry, Martin. I mean, anything that's attacking one of my character's
Yeah,
friends.
so, Mark, when you say
Yeah.
run in there, which room?
I have no idea because I don't know if the
He
two
said he
rooms.
was, Martin said he was
There's
close.
3 rooms.
Yeah, Martin
That's
said he was
right.
closest to Chum, which is next to me. So he's closest to
So
me.
you run past Rhea, and you see Chum is coming off second best to a rug, and you attack the rug.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, give me a. What's your attack bonus?
Plus 11.
So someone like to roll for that?
Nope. 6.
Not a 1, so it's a hit. So, what's your damage?
5d8 plus 8.
Orange.
Okay, would someone like to roll 5d8 plus 8?
5
Ah, yeah, that's
8
the-
plus 8.
The doff.
Oh, have you guys? Do you have enough d8s?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 5d8.
Jesus.
Devil's
D10.
That's a cool
15,
one, I like
20,
Read it.
37.
37
This
points
is
of damage? Okay, so that means Chum will
Same.
then take
It's the same colour as her.
18.
Now, can I say something, Martin, while I'm doing this?
Yep.
Who's in the carpet at the moment?
Chum.
Chum, I say, no rug takes Chum in the corner.
Okay,
And say that,
and
yeah.
Chum takes 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's fine. I'm happy with it.
He's happy with it. Okay.
And the rug just
Cries out in
unfolds at
pain
that
some
stage. Smoking.
Is it dead?
Good people.
You
maybe
never
it's,
know.
Maybe it's just plain dead.
It's mimicking being dead.
And then it is Blayman's go. What Blayman like to do? You're in the middle of doing your spell.
Proselytizing intensifies.
Okay, and you've been given some holy meads to go with your proselytizing to make it easier.
Mmm.
Did you say what he means?
Holy memes.
Mead.
A mead.
You drank, didn't you? Didn't experience any adverse effects that I could see.
I'm withered.
You're already.
He was
fuck-
already.
You're already fuck-eyed. Yeah, what's worse could happen? Drinking.
It is one of the best drinks you've had yet.
Shit, a prick.
Literally.
Proteus is very happy. I think. I don't care. So they're receptive to proselytizing.
Yeah, they're listening to you every word, as if you're the most important person in the world.
Which you are.
Of course I am.
Okay, little miss.
Does there seem anything unusual about these guys?
Yes, they're listening to him.
Yeah. But can I cast Detect Magic, not as a ritual?
You can. Bink! Your spell comes up, and you don't detect any magic in this room besides what you already know.
Right. So they're actually really there and actually really interested in what he's saying.
They are.
What can I say? Little people love me between the
So
gnomes.
you do pick up an extra bit of magic coming from the biggest of the kobolds. He has a shield over his back that is radiant magic.
Right. Okay.
No,
Um,
look at her.
Cool. Well,
You'd think she
these
was nice
guys
and
seem to
innocent
have
by
it
looking at
under
that.
control.
She fucking isn't.
Can I... I'm going to yell down to you guys. I'm going to, like, move the 30 feet towards them. And I'm going to yell down, like, are you guys okay?
Chum's taking a battery.
And, yeah, so I'm 30 feet closer to them at this point.
Okay, nasty storm.
Okay, so I've got a really big flagon.
Yep.
And I'm kind of intermittently filling the variety of flasks I've got around my body and drinking it at the same time. So I'm kind of doing a top up.
Has you been done?
And then I have some more.
Give you more.
Yeah,
I'm more than happy to share.
that's it. I'm good.
Okay, so then, Chum, you're no longer being grappled or strangled or blinded or anything, but you're feeling bruised all over.
Can I search the room?
Yes, there is a dwarf standing with a hammer over the top of you. He looks like he hit you a few times.
Am I familiar with this dwarf?
Yes, Bradshaw.
Very familiar.
Okay.
At least he's no longer licking you.
Okay. Can I search the room?
You can search the room.
$15.
Seems this room isn't really used, so nothing in here looks like it actually has ever been used. It's just covered in a little bit of dust, but not much.
Is there any furniture?
Yeah.
Are
The
there,
bed
any,
hasn't been used, the chair hasn't been used, the desk hasn't been used.
are there any drawers in the desk?
There are.
Can I open them?
And I'm pulling them out. They haven't been used either.
Okay.
There's not even a speck of dust in the drawer.
Alright. Are there any secret doors?
Well, no, not that you found.
Oh, with a 15. Okay.
Okay, so that brings us to Rio.
I'm
And you're
ba-
now out of combat because that was the main thing that they could have walked into the room with the rug.
Is anyone currently touching the rug?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna, just to make triple sure, cast Shocking Grasp on the rug.
Okay, you hit it with a shocking grasp. It just crackles, turns to dust, and it's now gone.
Good. Excellent.
It's the smell of burnt fibers in the room.
Charm, you found anything?
His spleen.
It seems like this room's never been used.
Alright, well, I guess we'll check the other ones then.
I'm gonna
Sure.
head down to the mimic room and just say to you guys, well done on the mimic. Aside from the mimic,
And the dwarf also starts licking you.
Where?
that's the question.
Well, the height difference.
Probably your elbow as you go past.
I've still got a bad taste in my mouth. I just get it out my mouth.
That's a 12 to backhand.
He's an opportunist licker.
Does that hit him?
12? I think a 12 will not hit him.
Nah, I'm 20, man. So, sorry, buddy.
20 minimum. Holy shit.
Yep, you bounce off his armor. He thinks it's a come on.
Alright,
So-
fine. I will bear with it for now and head out the door, and I assume we meet you.
Yeah, I met you at the doorway.
Oh, okay. Alright.
And say, so my room is exactly like this minus the mimic. And the room up the other end, Nasty Stump has found some friends. They're kobolds and there's a weasel and they're all drinking and they're currently being proselytized to by our friend about Proteus and seem to actually be interested in what he's saying.
To interrupt for a sec, for once, I wish they wouldn't receive what I have to say. Just for once. I'm supposed to convert or kill. I can't go around converting everyone.
They rolled a 1. They rolled a 1. It was like, sure, we'll do whatever you say.
First it was the gnomes, who worship me now, and now it's these friggin' cabal. I just wanted to kill them.
So
Anyway,
basically,
sorry.
everything that you've just told me, the main bit I'm concerned about is that they're listening to him convert
I know,
the
but they're not magical. There's nothing
I'm
other
more
than a magic
concerned.
shield. They're regular old kobolds. They just somehow like Proteus. They've
I
made
mean,
friends.
It's possible, but the likelihood is extremely low.
I know, but they've made friends. Come
Well-
check it out.
Alright, let's have a look. We'll head up that way, I guess.
Okay, so by the end of it, they're going, by the time you walk into the room, all 4 kobolds are going, oh, hail Proteus.
What about the weasel?
One of us, well, the weasel was first. He'll hail whoever we tell him to.
How many am I supposed to... Is it 100?
About that.
There's 100 of them in here?
No.
Oh my god.
There's
No.
4 here in this.
'Cause
Okay.
God knows there'd be a fireball that would just kill everything. No, I need to kill or convert 100.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, convert or kill.
Right.
He'd just
Important.
rather do the kill part.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, this is too much work.
And so, yes, they are offering you some coins for the
Uh... No, just keep coin.
Mug of ale.
Yes.
They give you more ale. It is fantastic.
Just keep an eye on this. I'm just gonna start taking notes.
This is a horrifying situation. We're in the middle of a goddamn labyrinth. We open one door, start drinking with some kobolds. Somebody else gets attacked by a rug mimic, and we're like, it's like that meme with the dog and everything's on fire. Like, this is fine. Everything is fine.
Yep.
On the Tuesday night, they had items that was everything is wonderful or everything is awesome.
Everything
because
is
they had
awesome.
blissful.
Yeah.
And no matter what happened, it's like I'm bleeding out. Everything is awesome.
Everything is
Sorry.
awesome.
Can your new friends maybe help us find our way to where we need to be?
Yeah, look, I mean, you can ask them. I'm too busy
Where
talking
does all the
about
ale
the
come
great.
from?
Stole from storeroom. Points in the direction you came from.
Oh, there's what was in the storeroom.
Which
Last
story?
barrel.
The one we found
Um,
looking in.
but you
are
drink
we
it
out
for
of-
weeks.
Stuff.
You're
Are we
tasting
out of
the
combat now,
levels.
guys? or-
You are out of combat.
Can I go up to the weasel?
You can go up to the weasel.
I give weasel a hug.
You give weasel a hug. It licks you.
I lick
Just
it back.
ticked off another
Done.
4 on the list
I've
of
done my
killed
thing.
or converted.
Okay.
Apparently
You
they
lick
rolled
the
a
weasel.
1.
You actually feel extraordinarily happy for some reason.
Hallucinogenic weasel.
Just wait till it pops.
Oh, this is the thing I need to lick.
Stop.
I'll make my wish again.
Yep. You make your wish.
Does that happen?
Unfortunately, nothing much happens except you still feel happy.
Oh.
How
I hug
does
the
Proteus
weasel
feel
again.
about weasel licking?
You lick it again.
Look, man, I'm just making this up as I go along.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't
be
think,
honest, I couldn't.
I don't think he's channeling Proteus like. There's,
Hang on. So Bradshaw thinks that licking the weasel is a happy thing.
Yep.
So therefore, licking the weasel again must be
Honestly,
make it
in
more
this
happy.
party, I don't
Okay.
think
You continue to lick the weasel, and you're just as happy as you were the first
we were
time.
told that.
Okay.
The weasel starts tensing up.
can
It looks
get a
like it's
wish.
about to do something.
They keep flicking him back.
He gets a wish if he starts licking something or something. I don't know. Honestly, don't care. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah, no. As a player, I don't care. I was asking in character.
Like, dear man, I'm too busy.
So
There is an enchanted stone which grants you a wish if you break off a piece and put it in your mouth.
Someone told this to the dwarf.
Well, the dwarf, I think, is assuming that is apocryphal. Therefore, try lots of things related to this dungeon, and you might get a wish.
That's right.
He might
I'm
get
only-
lucky.
I'm an 8th intelligence dwarf. I can't do much better than
Ah,
this.
yep.
Alright.
That's what happens when you have a dumb stamp of intelligence.
I know. But I just bash things to hell.
It's
so
hilarious
all good.
though.
That's all
That's
good.
it, though.
I'm happy with it. I'm still licking
the
the.
stat. I'd
So,
have 100. For
so I'm
damn
in a
sure.
sort of cattle situation with the weasel where we're licking each other.
Take it
Because
as a
one
feat, though.
one licks one licks the other. So, anyway, continue.
Okay, so
did you find anything in this room in terms of,
What, 4 kobolds and a weasel?
I mean, magical?
Oh, the chief guy has a magical shield, I'm pretty sure, but
The
nothing
weasel
out
or
of the
the
ordinary.
kobolds?
Oh, the kobold.
Okay.
I engaged them in conversation and asked them how they got here, blah blah
Came
blah.
with clan, got lost. Place confusing. Found ale. Came in your room, sat down, drank. Been drinking for 3 weeks now.
Perhaps they'd like to make a donation of the shield to Proteus.
You haven't run out of ale in 3 weeks?
Well, we've gotten through 3 to 4, or he's trying to count his fingers, but he seems to be having trouble counting his fingers. Apparently he's been drinking for about 3 weeks and they've been going through ale kegs. And you can see that there are a couple of empty kegs in the corner.
Right. So that's
The
This
only
is their
little.
last keg.
They're only little. Man, these guys partied it up. Talk
What are you
about
going
taking
to do when
advantage
you
of the
run out of
situation.
ale?
Sober up. Then try to leave.
Let's not be here when they're sober.
Do they want to come with us? Maybe they could. Maybe they could come with
They
us. We
worship
could
me. It's okay.
send them to do shit.
And if they do sober up and they don't, we can just kill them.
No, you can't because they've converted.
Not if they attack me. They haven't. Why am I suddenly the Lord, the Messiah for Proteus? Jesus. No, actually, that is.
you.
No. Yeah. Okay.
You just gotta die and come back.
No, we already had one in
Okay.
the party do that.
Yes, but he wasn't he wasn't basically the follower of his god. We've now got a follower of the god who's putting out the word of his god. Now when he dies and comes back, he will be Jesus.
He's not the Messiah. He's just a very naughty boy.
Alright.
Well, I guess.
Does that mean when you're coming back, you're Brian?
No. Brian is stupid name.
They are more than happy to continue drinking with you as long as you like. In the name of Proteus.
Well, do we want to search this room while Proteus is busy getting these guys drunk?
I'd say that it's the same as the other ones, minus the mimic.
Well, apparently these guys have robbed the storeroom, so they might have other stuff here.
Did you guys find anything other than alcohol?
Yeah, sitting on, they got furs and bedding that they've stolen from various places. Their bedding pretty much is made up of sacks and what appears to have been stored clothing. And the chieftain of the kobold is sitting on a box of some sort.
How tall is the average kobold?
Average kobold here is about 4 foot, maybe. The chieftain's about 4 foot. The others are about 3 foot.
Yay! They're shorter than me. This makes me happy.
Well, someone had to be.
Isn't the dwarf shorter than you?
Yeah, how tall are you, Bradshaw?
Ah, good question. Let's have a look. While I'm doing this, I'm pointing at everyone. This weasel's really good for licking. Do you want to lick? Anyway,
Passing the weasel around for a lick.
4'2".
Oh my god, I'm taller than Bradshaw.
I don't care. I'm happy. I'm licking a weasel. I'm okay. I'm in my happy place right now.
Yes.
Making a statement, have you licked your weasel lately?
Have you licked your weasel lately?
Well.
Now, can I ask? Does anyone know kobold?
No.
No. Okay.
But weren't these guys speaking?
They were speaking for him.
Asian, yep. That's Asian, yep.
Right, my friends.
Can I ask what the name of the weasel is?
Alright, his name is Dobby.
Pop.
Dobby the weasel.
Oh, Dobby.
His name is Pop.
Okay.
Bob.
I have Dobby. Now, Dobby sits just around my neck kind of thing as a weasel and just on top there.
Dobby is as big as you are.
Dobby's that big.
Yeah.
Now, I've got an idea here.
Dobby is a giant
We
weasel.
don't want to know about that idea. There's children present.
Okay. That's for the After Dark episode. But for this episode, I wonder if Dobby likes being ridden as a mount.
I thought we
yeah,
weren't talking
yeah, he
about the
does.
After Dark episode.
No. Look. We've all had issues with my goat. I'm trying to make a new friend here. This weasel seems to like me. I thought put 2 and 2 together here makes 5.
Well, he's with the kobolds, Bradshaw.
And you'd have to be of a small size to ride the medium size weasel.
Oh. Can I have a next 7 minutes? Can I train the weasel
Who do
to
you think would win?
attack on
Giant
command
weasel
or not?
So you
Okay.
want to take the weasel away from the kobolds?
Well,
The weasel would
Can I talk to the weasel saying,
as soon
the
as
kobolds,
they hail
how much for the weasel?
around the go.
Weasel friend, not food. They say.
Oh no. Can I borrow the weasel for a bit and bring it back?
No, stop licking our weasel.
But the weasel likes you licking it.
Yes, but it's our weasel. Stop licking our weasel. You're weird.
Piss him off. Come on, piss them off.
Look, if I want to lick a weasel, I'll lick a weasel.
Weasel follow Proteus.
You're a real dick, Martin.
Hang on, finish it. Somebody roll a intimidation check for me.
Yeah, you rolled 19.
-1.
Why can't I just kill some goddamn kobolds?
So I'm saying, no, the weasel will help Proteus in this adventure.
They all turn to their Lord and Savior.
For fuck's sake.
Please help us from this crazy dwarf who does not follow Proteus.
Look, just leave... Character player. Look, just leave Weasel alone. He's good Weasel. Let them have friend. Don't touch... Look, you need to get away from Weasel. This is getting a bit weird. Stop licking that thing.
I pull out one of my swords and kind of wave it drunkenly and be like, "Leave the weasel alone."
I think what he said was leave the weasel alone, but
Yeah.
also you should probably not swing that sword around. You might kill somebody or you'll see it. Why am I doing this?
I try to put my sword into the scabbard.
Oh, you okay? Do you need a cleric?
It takes you 3
No.
goes and you finally get it in.
That's usually how it works.
Well, you thought it was a close enough hole, so that'll work.
And then I get
YouTube would like to recommend that this program be only be watched by those of a mature disposition.
Now,
Yeah,
can
I'm
I
pretty sure
whisper in
this
the
has
weasel's
been
ear?
demonetized before it began.
I'm doing weasel whispers here.
No,
Just
the
stay
ad
with me.
revenue!
Hey, weasel, would you like to come on an adventure?
Weasel doesn't seem to understand you.
I bring out one of the apples that I usually give to Bruce. Would you like an apple?
It eats the apple.
Okay. Then, can I go up to one of the kobolds and put an apple in its mouth and then gesture to the weasel?
The weasel goes over to the person and begs for the apple.
Oh.
The kobold gives it to it.
Okay, I've had my fun.
Weasel curls up at his feet.
Okay.
The weasel's
I'll-
spent.
Yeah, I'll go. I've done it. I'm thinking,
He does have this strange fur pattern where he's been licked recently.
Now, I feel that my tongue now is much better after being sore. Got a stump in this mouth and licked at the rock for a while. So I feel like I'm a little bit, I can taste my spit again properly. So I'm going, okay, so what are we doing, guys?
I was wondering the same thing, to be honest.
I raise my cup and go, "Yes."
I
To
mean,
the kobolds.
I have an idea.
They're more than happy to keep filling you with alcohol.
So I understand there's a weasel here. There's a leader of the kobolds and 3 other kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
And past the door where you found the rogue, the passageway does continue a bit further beyond that.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Nasty, you may want to consider toning the drink down a little. Or not.
I would like to cast suggestion on the leader.
Yep.
So cute.
And it has disadvantage to resist the wisdom save because it is a charm.
So it has disadvantage.
Yep.
And what is the DC?
DC is 14? No, wait.
Fucking hell.
Yes, 14.
Time for you all to go be with Proteus. He never said I couldn't convert then kill.
It does say you can't kill people who have converted.
God damn it. What about if they converted and then they try to kill me? These are some deep theological questions. Bye, Mark. No? We have Mark?
I think it was a message.
Oh.
It was a message.
Oh, goody.
Say bye.
Yeah, it was a message from Martin. Just want to double check something before I do my next action.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
And what did you ask him?
The answer is yes.
I basically pull out my manacles and the rope and say, in order to be a fully fledged follower of Proteus, you must pass the trials of Proteus. You must wear these manacles and this rope and follow your leader until he exits the dungeon. And I point to him as leader.
I look moderately heroic.
Can they just lead us out of the dungeon?
No, they're lost.
Yeah, they're lost
They're
too.
lost
They're
as
just
well.
as lost as we are.
Okay.
But at least they would get hit by the traps.
He looks at the manacles. And then looks at you. Looks at the leader. Fearless leader.
He brings good point.
He points to one of his men to put the manacles on.
These manacles are for the leader, for Proteus.
Well, they point to him then.
Why do you want to put
First he was licking a weasel. Now the
That's
handcuffs come out.
I will basically
How much have I drunk?
I will basically put one handcuff on him and the other one on the main leader kobold. And then I will tie the rope.
You want to roll a grapple check on that one, motherfucker?
You want a way to end up killing these guys, this is the way to do it. I'm not saying that in character, but you know.
Yeah, they're like, wait, what?
And I will then tie the rope along all of them, so they're all
That's a
in
no
line.
from me. That's a no from me. No, no, no.
Well,
Keep it in
Proteus
character.
mustn't want that.
Yeah.
I don't think you speak for Proteus.
Because Wave wouldn't let you.
You boys fight
Back
for
to the
Proteus,
fight.
right?
No, fight for fearless leader.
Who fights for
Oh,
Proteus?
no, hang on. You don't fight for me. You fight for Proteus.
These are our boys. Our boys.
You represent Proteus. You are our Proteus savior.
Okay. Out of character. Really?
Yeah.
God damn it.
These are my boys.
Um,
Come on. They've been giving me booze. I think
hang
they're awesome.
on, my friends. Just hang on. I have 2 words for you. Meet shield. Shut up, phone. Meet shield.
You are their leader. You can tell them that.
Is that the other website?
It's not the new mode spin.
You spin me right, friend. So over the next few minutes, I talk them out of putting manacles on, and encourage them to follow the lead of the rest of the party, except for one.
That's fine.
They empty the last of their booze into a wineskin.
Cool.
Yep, I'll just take back the manacles.
Pick up their box and get ready to follow you.
Let's go, my friends.
I'll just point the way which we haven't gone.
So past the doors and down the corridor.
They said
Yeah.
follow fearless leader.
No, look, let's go.
Hi-ho.
Look, I am not.
It's
Follow
off
leader,
to
man,
work
go
we
first.
go.
Leader special.
Yeah.
Leader amazing. Follow leader.
As the sacrificial dwarf, I'd like to go first, if that's okay.
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 He has dibs on first lick of everything.
Follow dumb dwarf who likes to lick
Now,
things.
while I walk past Grace's character, I will lick her on the way past. Okay.
Oh no, you won't.
Oh yes, I'll try.
She shines bright like a diamond.
Yeah, I think you might want to maybe make some sort of Constitution save against going blind. I think if you got that close, you might actually burn out your
Is
own
he
retinas.
able to see?
Imagine her in sunlight. She'd just
Can you show
she'd
him
catch
a
fire.
picture?
But you can't see through the camera.
She's got to be a
See us?
vampire for
I
sure.
can't share the camera or it doesn't record.
Ah, okay.
Downside.
Sorry, darling.
You
I
can
can't show
send a
you what I
message
look
on
like,
Facebook.
but I'm.
Oh no, it's all right. Hang on, no, show me the photo.
Yeah.
Are you an
I'm gonna
Ashmere or
take a
something?
photo of me. Show you the photo of me.
Are you an Ashmere or something? Or
No, I'm a
she's just-
human.
Oh, that's me.
I'm a 4'8" human.
Apparently,
Yeah.
you're almost bearded.
This is what she looks like.
Did you just send a picture of us?
Yes.
oh, so hot. Anyway, okay.
No, so this is what I actually look like.
It's just a blank piece of paper.
You need sunglasses to look at her at any point. In sunlight, she will actually explode.
Oh. Okay.
The hardest thing is that's not a gelfling. That's actually a person. That's what bothers me so much.
Okay. I will still attempt, but so
No,
no.
You can attempt.
you can attempt.
Can I try?
I can attempt. That's what I'm saying. I'll attempt. So whatever you want me to do with the attempt roll, I'll let you guys work out what you.
Make a make a save versus knife on your tongue.
Okay. What's this? A reflex save?
Pretty good, right?
Makes sense.
Do you have your shield spell, Grace?
I have major armor.
Shield would have just been funny.
Diabetes.
You cast mage armor at the start of the day, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, so give me a roll for our dwarf trying to lick our sorceress.
Okay. I'll do my base attack roll.
18 on the dice.
That's a base melee is 8.
That'd be about 24 to try to lick you.
26.
Yeah.
26.
Okay, you apparently he succeeds.
Now,
Yeah, but
You penetrated her defenses.
With your tongue?
Sorry. sorry,
I am going to.
you can do whatever you want to me. Okay, that's okay.
No safe
David
words here.
Emrys, shush. David Emrys, shush. Be adults, guys. Come on, seriously. But yeah,
How am I not supposed to take that as sexually?
Oh, good point. I know.
A
that's
child
fine.
in an adult's body. That's
I
all
know.
that's going to happen.
Point taken.
Yeah, that's not going to be.
So what I'll do, I'll just
Get
lick her
licked.
hand and that's it. Okay.
I'm going to
It's gravelly.
I'm going to do Shadow Thorn.
hmm
So
My tongue gets stuck in your hand. No.
um,
Okay.
I summon a spike of shadow, attempting to stab and push you within range. So I make a melee spell attack roll.
That's not really a reaction, though, is it?
No,
you can
but
do
we're
it
not in
retaliation.
initiative.
No, we're not initiative. So
Oh,
that's
in
all good.
retaliation upon contact? Right, so he still licks her.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's licked me.
This is a consequence of licking her.
Okay. Have I noticed, like, did I see this happen? I'm sure I saw this happen. Okay.
So what do you get for your attack?
Not enough. I got 10? Yeah. It's
Okay.
not even close.
Apparently the shadows tried to push you back, but you resisted.
Haha.
The shadows are playing hard to get.
No one can get well, I'm not going to say anything else. I'm going to be quiet now because I had some bad comment.
It's a cantrip. Can I keep just trying to do it?
Yes, you can.
Yes, keep trying. I'll take any damage that goes my way.
That's better. So that's a 25 that time.
That hits. Ow!
So, I do...
My tongue is numb. My
So-
tongue is numb.
I shove him 5 feet away from me,
Yeah.
Yep.
and I do...
Just realised what that it's from.
3 piercing damage.
Good old Jack.
Ooh.
Jar Jar Mark.
So what I say after that, I said, well, my halfling girlfriend
So a
does
shadow
this.
spike just appears and stabs you and pushes you away from me.
I go,
Spicy.
spicy.
It
Very
has
well.
2 swings and then finally gets you away.
I'm going, well, I have
It's
worse
more
damage
like
with my girlfriend, but anyway,
fails.
that's okay.
Success.
So, that's all I'm going to say. I said, look, that's, yeah, okay, get the point. Get the point, get it? Okay.
Just go lead the thing. Go.
Okay, I go past. I do not attempt to lick anyone else on the way past.
What about the kobolds?
I have restrained myself.
They look disappointed.
Boo.
If I get a boo, I'll go back and lick each individual kobold, and then we'll keep going.
Okay, they give you a hug as you lick them.
There you go, see? I make friends by licking. Or using
Apparently
my
you
tongue.
claimed them and made them your own.
There you
Hey, they're my kobolds.
go. Hey! And I go past David's character, go, hey, they're not friends of Podius anymore. And I keep walking. Yeah.
I don't know if I can not attack you for that. You laugh, but I'm kind of not joking.
Oh, look, I'm happy to get... I deserve everything I get for this.
No. I will attempt to hit you with the butt of Wave. It's probably... What's your AC, Mark?
20 to... You get 19 AC.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay. Hey!
The butt passes through.
Really?
Tongues, butts. I don't know where this conversation's going tonight.
Doesn't actually touch you.
Oh, he's got... Motherfucker. I'm going to lose these kobolds. I'm going to have to kill them. What? I looked to the kobolds after them seeing that.
We're looking at you going, oh great one, what shall we do? Shall we kill the dwarf for you?
Oh, no, it's fine. Don't worry.
Okay, I'll go to the front of the king and I'll walk down the corridor. Okay? I've done my thing for the
They
day.
would see it as a weakness and Proteus wasn't great anymore.
Well, they saw you were frustrated, so they're wanting to help.
Remember what Proteus said.
Always kill? Always?
Did
I
he-
feel
did
like
he
we're...
say that?
I don't know, man.
He's a prophesizer.
I think I missed that sermon.
Sure.
Okay, so you go down the corridor, continuing down where you haven't been yet, and you find yourself coming to a set of stairs going down.
You spin me round.
You're not going to let that go, are you?
Then the passageway turns to the left, and then it turns to the right. And then it turns to the right again, and
After
you
the
find
stairs?
yourself being able to double back to where you were. And you can see there's a doorway down there. A doorway you haven't been.
Alright, according to the chalk marks, it's fresh.
Looks like
I assume
meat's
we
back
see
on the
chalk
menu,
marks here.
boys.
There are no drop marks here.
Okay, no chalk marks here. Alright, well, perhaps Proteus would like to go first.
I'll
Shut
bet you
your
to it.
fuck
I'll
off.
touch the dog. I'll touch the door. I'll touch the door first.
And you reach the door, it has this big fancy R on the outside of the door. It's made out of wood.
As in the letter R?
Yeah, remember R and Z were the two guys.
The letter R for Team Rocket.
Rogan, the fighter.
Prepare for trouble.
And make it so.
I would like to open the door,
Protect
please.
the world from devastation.
Are you going to look it over?
Was the donation?
Just
No. My licking has been done for the day. I've been told not to lick anymore. It looks like it.
Okay. So you open the room. It is 60 foot long, but only 20 feet wide. On the east and west walls, which are covered with packed wood, are large archery targets, and several arrows are still stuck in the eastern target. There are several iron bars of various lengths and weights in one corner of the room. In another corner of the room, a metal bar is attached to the two walls and is about 7 feet off the floor. Nearby, a rope is suspended from the ceiling 20 feet above. Hanging on the walls are several weapons, including a notched sword, a battle axe, a flail, a mace. Leaning against one wall are two heavily battered shields. And standing here, about 3 feet tall with reddish black hides, you can see another 3 kobolds.
Go, my friends, tell them about Proteus. I mean, go, my friends, tell them about Proteus. This is your job.
Well, actually, I'll give you an intelligence check to see how many kobolds you can count.
Oh.
14.
I can count as many as I rolled.
2.
Well, let's ask him to roll for Bradshaw.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, 13 then.
Okay, so, yes, Bradshaw counts 13 kobolds.
Ah, 13.
Yep. A lucky
So-
number for you.
Oh. Are you... Oh, yell out, are you friends of Proteus too? Do I get a response from the kobolds?
They look at you and are busily trying to move something away from the doorway. And trying to hide it from your view.
The doorway we came in.
The doorway he's looking in.
Hello?
Go, my friends, tell your brothers about Proteus.
They're looking.
Yep, I let the other our Proteus kobolds talk to the new
That's
kobolds
okay.
who are Proteus kobolds.
Tell your sisters about
Okay.
Proteus.
They go in and start talking in Draconic. Does anyone understand Draconic?
No,
I think I do, actually.
I will continue to
No,
proselytize.
I don't. Not this
about
character.
Proteus.
No.
Okay, so there's a bit of yapping, barking, growling, strange noises here and there. And then they all come and keep trying to give Playman things.
Are you fucking serious? As in
Yep.
these new ones as well.
So what were they hiding?
They're hiding eggs.
Oh, now you have a whole
babies!
tray.
Oh my god!
And some of them, and one of the male ones says they're asking for Proteus's blessing. Will Proteus please bless these eggs?
Jesus Christ. First of all, how many of them are there?
There are 13.
There are actually 13.
Yep.
Eggs.
Oh, wow.
There are 13 of the females.
How many eggs are there?
Probably about 30.
Okay. Alright, let's just assume that's about 20. That's got to be close to 20. Yeah, whatever. Oh my god! Why? No, that's actually got to be about 25, to be honest. Okay.
The eggs don't count.
Yeah, no, there was others. Let's just
I know, I'm
call
just
it at
teasing.
25. And yeah, thanks.
Did you count me?
Did you count him?
I'm not sure.
I believe in Proteus.
Yeah,
But did you believe in Proteus beforehand?
No.
Then that is a
He
complete.
sounds kick-ass.
All these people are converting to your
Is
cause.
Proteus
I'll be
is
perfectly honest.
Proteus is a god that sailors could get behind.
I'll be perfectly honest. He fucking isn't. He's just shit. Anyway,
There is no way that Gore will say that. Not with Proteus hearing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Even Plumman just really doesn't actually like him. He's just playing the game.
Yep.
May Proteus be with you. Proteus watches over all. You've probably never even seen the ocean, but he loves you. Blah, blah, blah. Go over to the eggs, touch them. Proteus fucking
And
won't.
every time you see Proteus, you notice that the trident glows.
Fuck's sake.
And you feel like you've actually blessed them. In the name of Proteus.
Great. So we've got some...
Proteus.
We've got some aquatic
Proteus.
fucking kobolds now. Jesus Christ.
I start hammering my sword.
Proteus. Proteus. Proteus.
Yeah.
Proteus.
Surrounded by
Proteus.
retards. Surrounded by... Anyway. Okay. Right, so that's a thing that happened.
Yeah, it did happen.
Plumman obviously exhibits much more enthusiasm than I am. And can you settle down, please, phone? I said settle down!
Proteus.
Apparently it's excited too. It's trying to convert.
I'll fucking throw you in the ocean, you shitbox. Shut up! Okay, so blessings have been given.
Yep.
We're all happy about Proteus.
You're trying to saying, well, I think you're getting the picture soon.
Do these guys know the way out, or where we're trying
The
to
girls? No, they're not going to go
Girls.
anywhere. They got the freaking eggs.
get to? Yeah, but they might be able to lead, like, direct us.
Okay, we begin questioning the female kobolds and asking them if they know where they are, where they're going, where they can be, how to get out of here.
But they say yes, but it has to get translated through the guys because they only speak Draconic.
Yep.
And they point out that they trapped the area.
You what now?
They've
You're a real dick.
What'd you send him?
Ding.
Just to make his firm, dude.
Yep.
And you've got it on speed dial so it can go ding.
Oh, that's a great
ding,
idea.
Ding.
No, you just press the thumbs up button again and again and again. It's fantastic. You don't even
You've
have to
just
click
told
send.
him how to do it.
It's fine. I can just put him on ignore. I can mute his conversation. Speaking of, I'm going to mute it. Oh, you're a right dick. You're going to get it in there.
Should we get it in there before it gets muted?
Mute for 1 hour. See you in an hour. Yeah. So they have trapped the area.
Yes.
Do you know how to get out, though? As in, how to get out of this whole maze?
Yeah, they all know it. All the females. They actually remembered where they're going. They weren't drinking.
So why are you still here?
The eggs.
Protecting the eggs.
It's a good safe spot.
Only someone stupid would try to come to here where there's nothing valuable.
Everybody looks at you.
The R on the door signifies it could have been one of the past heroes. We don't know what else is in here.
They do.
Do you know what he's talking about?
They know.
Are there any treasures here? Are there any treasures here?
Yes. They say they used to serve Rogan. Or at least their ancestors did.
Who is one of the past heroes?
He's the renowned one, right?
Yeah, he was renowned. He was taller. He was so tall they put their arms up as high as they could.
Can you ask them if... I suppose I can ask them.
My friends, this is friend of Proteus too.
Did...
He has to go through the male kobolds.
was it Rogan or Rohan?
Rogan.
Leave any books of his behind?
They shrug. They don't like books.
Okay.
They don't taste too well.
Did he leave anything behind for you guys?
They point to area. It looks like a gymnasium. You, Mark, just did the same thing.
I will
Mark can hear too.
head to
Don't
the
worry,
gymnasium.
I'm sure someone else will try it soon.
What are they doing? Practicing for the freaking Olympics?
It seems to have been the Heroes Gymnasium.
Okay. Can we head there?
That's where you are.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You have headed there. Congratulations.
Well, that was quick.
You have achieved your quest and your last objectives.
Yeah, cool. Let's all go home.
Cool, okay.
He got the quest after he found the target. That's the problem.
There is a target just down there, one of them says. Pointing down the long corridor.
Can I roll, I don't know, perception to see if I can notice anything left behind in this room?
There are lots of things lying around.
Anything of use that might relate to Rogan?
Give me a roll. Investigate.
Oh, investigate. Okay, that's... Yep, okay. That's... Oh. 19.
19.
Nice.
Nothing here seems to be useful in combat or adventuring. Everything here seems to be like practice stuff, well worn, well used, and not particularly good in combat.
And there's nothing here relating to Rogan or whatever.
The shields here have the R on them,
In case you
but
forgot
they're
his
being
name.
beaten up. The door has the R on it, but the door is more stylized than the shields.
Yeah.
But you're not really going to yank the door off the wall and take that with you.
Is there another?
I
door out of this
mean,
room?
don't assume that.
So we've basically come to a dead end.
Well, I think...
Apparently you can go all the way around this room. Except they do say that the corridors north of this room are trapped.
I'm at least going to take one of these shields, so I have proof that this place does exist and it's not just a myth.
You have a shield.
Yep.
A dented shield with an arrow.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm a little concerned that my booze might not be okay, so I taste it.
You taste your booze?
Yeah.
It's still okay.
Okay.
It's still nice.
Cool. I sit down.
Yep.
Yeah.
You really like the flavor.
I really like not hearing the voices.
So, from what they've told us, this place to proceed is trapped
To the north is trapped.
to the north, and
You came
is.
in from the south.
I guess we can assume if we head in that direction, we may find more things of Rokan's.
Well, they might be able to tell us that. What's beyond the trapped corridors?
That will lead you to the entrance.
Oh, the entrance.
The entrance to.
This complex.
Oh, so it'll take us right back to where we started.
Oh, to the exit. But wasn't that blocked off?
The entrance.
Because that wall we met in the
But
beginning?
apparently these corridors are trapped also take you back there.
Well, at least we know this is a way out then, past these guys. So the question is, do you want to head back in and find other things, or do you want to head out the exit? And
Let's start again.
we could do. Or we'll just end up hitting that blockade we found on the way in.
Well, this is up to you, Rhea.
Sorcerer to sorcerer, I want your opinion on this.
What do you think will be
I
most
think
fun?
they're speaking gibberish.
There's
I-
a whole bunch of traps through that corridor.
Yes, there is, and we have some very, very good trap finders.
The kobolds all look at you. All of them.
Wasn't mentioning them, wasn't saying anything about them.
Even the weasel turns and looks at you slowly.
At the same time, there are ways that we've come past that we could have gone down.
Well, we could always explore there then, if need be.
We could just go back the way we came because we know that we've marked off, say, certain doors we've already gone down.
Are you done conversing here, or can we head on?
Get me the fuck out of here.
Okay,
Do we want the kobolds?
that's up to you. They're yours.
Do you maybe want to leave your
I have every
kobold friends to
intention of
protect the female
leaving.
kobolds?
Yeah, they're staying here. My friends, I have only one job for you. Tell your peers, tell your relatives, tell everybody about Proteus.
And protect the new
Proteus sent us to you to make sure that you got back to your family. Protect your women, protect your eggs.
Yeah,
You'll have
protect
a
the new
blessing
children of
before you go.
Proteus.
And if you don't, I'll cleanse your asses.
And for everyone you bless, you see your trident glow again.
Nasty. Normally you cleanse the forehead, not the arse, but just you know.
Okay. Can you bless my rapier?
Before we leave the kobolds and the weasel, can I go up to the weasel and get one last hug?
You can give the weasel one last hug.
And I whisper in the weasel's ear, "You're better than Bruce."
Are these now +1 swords?
They better not be, I swear to God. If I'm handing out +1 weapons, I ain't doing it to you.
I'm just gonna write blessed by Proteus.
Yep, they have been blessed by Proteus.
Jesus Christ. Proteus fish guts, whatever.
Can you bless my hook?
No.
Please.
And yes, the trident does glow again when you do it.
Oh, that's good.
Is this how Jesus felt?
I'm sorry to be a bother, but could you bless my tinderbox?
Would you believe in this case, I actually can. Create water.
In the tinderbox. Nice.
The tinderbox is now soaked.
Swipe right, motherfucker.
Soggy tinderbox. Fair enough.
Apparently it's been blessed by Proteus. The spear also, their trident also glowed when he did that.
Does that mean that can be lit
Proteus
underwater?
approved.
Can it light underwater now? Oh, damn it.
He doesn't like fire.
It has the magical ability to not light at all.
You now have disadvantage when you try to light fires with it. Because Proteus has cursed it.
Just tinderbox.
Fantastic.
It's like,
Try
Throwing lights at a shark comes out and bites him in the face.
Oh dear.
Tries to light it again. Kraken.
Got one.
There we go.
So they got there in the box.
Nice. Tries to light it again. Cthulhu.
Oh my god. The boss fight is your Tinder box.
Anyway.
Okay, so you follow the way you came before.
Sure.
You're following your map.
My name is Map.
You've been making notes.
I have been making notes.
Okay, give me an intelligence check.
Alright. That's a 18.
Walks purposefully forward and takes you back to where you started going through the zigzag corridors. Where it's going left, right, left, right, left, right. And then you come to that long corridor and heading, when you look at your map, you realize you've pretty much gone in a circle around where they said the trapped area was.
So we've dodged it.
And you can see the corridor heading south from this stage.
Is that one we've been down previously? Or?
You hadn't been down that one. You
I wish
decided
a
to
baby
take the
turtle
zigzag
had
corridor.
attached
Yep, we'll head down that way.
And so as you go down that
Should've
way,
kept
it does have a branch going
Oh,
off to
dude.
the
And
right.
stealing children.
I'm
I'm messed up, but I'm not evil.
So it stops and goes to the right?
It continues going further on, but there is a side corridor off to the right as you're walking down.
Always turn left.
Always turn left.
I mean, that's got us pretty well lost.
About
so
60
far.
about 60
The dwarf-
feet further
the
on,
dwarf
there is
goes right.
a branch to the left as well.
Okay. Well, do we want to check this right first before we head back down there?
The dwarf's already going that way.
Alright,
I will
follow
map
the
this.
beach shield.
I'm starting to sober up a little bit and I'm getting a bit annoyed, so I go down the path.
Two
passage.
fighters, two
Apart from
barbarians.
I go
two
down the
wizards.
right one we were looking at.
We're all meat shields, mate.
Okay, so
We're more make sure than the others.
as you walk down this passageway, it goes
It's like we're into much
about
better
80
tanks.
feet before it turns to the right and then to the right again.
I'm already at
And
half
down
points,
that
though.
passageway, you see that there is a door and a wall at the far end.
I
The
open
wall at the far
the
end
wall-
has a big R on it.
right.
Sweet.
I open the door.
Okay, you get to the door and you're looking the door.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm lit. I'm like a third hungover right now.
So
So
you're heading in first.
yeah.
So you see an elongated room that is used primarily for storage of tools, equipment, and implements of various sorts. You can see a lot of equipment in here.
Any creatures?
No creatures at all.
All right.
Kind of tools.
Can I investigate for things of shiny?
Things of shiny.
It's so shiny.
Yep.
I roll a 6.
Roll a 6.
There is much shine.
There is many shiny things here.
Excellent.
What do you see, Nasty?
Shiny.
Good or bad shiny?
Well, I mean, everybody has their own preferences.
Hang on.
Okay.
Before we go further, is there rock in there?
Yes.
I go in there, lick a rock.
Okay, so you're looking the rock. It seems to be made out of iron. Iron
Not
ore.
Iron
ore.
ore. Okay.
Crystallized rock.
No, not the rock. So I'm looking for a rock a bit more, not as dense as iron. So any other rock there, or just iron rock?
No, that you can see there is a box of wooden pegs sitting to one side. There is a coil of light rope here as well. There's also
Yep.
a coil of heavy chain, which seems to be quite extensive, which is shiny. A coil of fine copper wire, which is even shinier than the chain.
Yep.
Quite a lot of mining picks. Don't seem to be well looked after. A lot of chisels. A lot of shovels, so you can take your pick. Empty barrels.
Can I use my dwarf stone cutting if somebody rolls a dice for me? Do I see anything special out of this lot here at all? Is that what I
What are you rolling?
You see some...
D20 plus 0.
2?
No, you don't see anything particularly special here. You see some mallets, you see some iron bars near the iron ore that the dwarf is currently licking. An iron vase, sorry, an iron vice, not a vase. Some mining jacks, a couple of saws for 2 men to cut a tree down with,
Yep.
some hacksaws, a couple of toolboxes,
Yep.
and a barrel of unfinished arrows.
Can I pick up one of the mallets, go over to Bradshaw and go, "Stop, hammer time." Hand him the hammer.
Well, hang on, I had a better idea. I was going to actually put my tongue into the vice,
Oh, that's better.
and then you can hammer time me. How's that sound? You happy with that?
You're gonna hammer him while his tongue's in the vice?
Sure, why not?
Why not?
Give-
Let's
give
give
me
it
a
a go.
roll.
How many fucking shades of grey are in this dungeon?
I don't know. I feel kind of dirty.
Really?
Do I have proficiency on hammering him?
No.
Okay, so 11.
11. Okay, he hits a non-vital point and you don't really feel it.
Ooh. That's a bit soft, you know. I need a bit harder than that. But anyway, I put my tongue in the vice, tighten it a little bit, just
Yeah.
enough to get a bit of pain, and then tighten it, untighten it.
What the
Can I kick out one of his legs?
Sure, give me a
Oh
grapple
no,
roll.
shit.
15.
So you can add your athletics or acrobatics to it.
Oh. 16.
So, Mark, what's better, your acrobatics or your athletics?
Oh, probably athletics, I got a feeling. But let me have a look. Athletics plus 7.
Okay, someone roll for Mark.
11.
So you got 11 total.
Yeah, so 4.
Okay, so apparently, you while your tongue was in the vice, your legs were kicked out from under you, and you've stretched your tongue. And when you finally get it out of the vice, you find that your tongue hurts so much you can't actually talk.
Thank fuck. Proteus took over.
This is blessing of Proteus.
You're gonna bless his tongue now.
Hang on. I'll pick up one of the mallets.
Yep.
Who did I see who did it?
Yes. It was quite obvious he's standing next to you.
Cool. I'm just going to pick a mallet and just throw it at him.
Okay,
But-
so roll for the dwarf tossing a mallet.
What'd you get?
He
On the
rolled.
button.
A natural 1. What would you like to do with the natural 1 there, Bradshaw?
I'd like to hit myself in the tongue with a mallet.
Sure. You managed to hit yourself in the tongue with the mallet, and then something drops to the ground.
Is it his tongue?
Yeah.
What?
You just
You just seem to have severed your own tongue.
With a mallet. A
You
flat instrument.
you shut
against
your
your teeth, huh?
you shut your jaw with the mallet, while your tongue was still sticking out.
Okay, that means my character's going to not talk for the rest of the campaign.
You
Wonderful.
You can't get that fixed.
Just make sure you pick up your tongue.
I'll pick up my tongue,
Yep.
wrap it up, put it in the bag of holding.
Yep.
I hand you like a bread roll and some lettuce.
Look at it this way, you can now lick things a lot easier.
Yeah,
That's
you can
gross.
lick them easier
You can
now.
now say you've licked the entire contents of a bag of holding.
Anyway, you see a dwarf running around in a circle for about 10 minutes, okay? That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Over to everyone else.
Am I going to have to cauterize the thing?
Proteus protects.
Protects us from his bullshit.
Apparently Proteus is with the party right now.
Man, I
Well, talks to you in your ear going, really? That's what you're doing?
Proteus convert, Proteus protect, most importantly dissect.
I let well know telepathically, I don't need to talk to kill things.
It's such a cutting response too.
It's a bit tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
Can I try and see how much iron ore there is around here?
Yep.
God, he really licked me, didn't he?
Okay, so give
Copped a
me
licking.
a intelligence roll.
No, that's not a very good one.
Okay, doesn't have to be too good.
It's pretty crap. It's a 4.
More than 5.
Huh? Oh, more than 5. Okay.
More than 5 ingots and probably £10 or more of iron ore.
£10 of iron ore.
Or more. You're not really sure.
Can I try and not take them, but gather them up into one pile to try and see how much we
Three in
have?
one pile.
Oh, okay.
You can move them across. No, 1, 2.
Sure, I will count the iron ore.
Okay, so you find 29 bars of iron
Oh, they're in bars.
and about 30 chunks of iron ore.
Holy crap. Okay. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to
This
carry
would
this.
be your Friday night character's dream find if he was still a mountain dwarf.
Yep. Of course, I find it on the wrong
Did he
character.
change race?
Yup, he got cursed.
Right.
Would anybody be
paladin.
interested in carrying some of this iron ore? Because I'm not strong enough to carry it myself.
I can carry some iron ore. I don't have any armor.
Do you have big or something?
I do, but I'm currently carrying the
So each
copper
bar
coil
is
heavy
1 inch
chain.
in diameter
Okay.
and 8 feet long.
What is?
Each iron bar is 1 inch in diameter and 8 feet long.
Oh,
They're not small bars.
An 8-foot pole.
Yeah, made out of iron.
8 feet long
Yes,
and
1 inch in diameter. So they will weigh about 10 pounds each.
well, I certainly can't carry that.
It's a fortune in iron.
It is. This is where we could have had your servants of produce handy. Carry all the iron ore out of this place. And make a fortune.
Yes, it's only dirt.
Now, if I wasn't running around in a circle, I would have said I've got a bag of holding. But because I haven't, I'm still running around in a circle. I haven't told you guys yet.
And plus, you can't tell them.
I can't tell them also. I don't know. You hear this dwarf go, "Ah!" In a circle.
Okay.
Well, I don't think there's anything else in here that we might want unless anyone wants tools or saws
Is
or
there
hacksaws
another
or...
door leading out of this?
So this was all the big bust.
No, there isn't, but there is still
There
that
might be more than here,
relief
we're not
at the end
sure.
of the corridor.
This is a very
It's about the
complicated
big
place.
R on the wall.
We haven't mapped it out entirely.
Can we investigate that?
Yes, you can.
Should we?
There might be more here.
May as well. We're all the way out here anyway.
Mm. Was there any other exit in this room?
No, that room
I've
is
just had this
still-
conversation literally
Yeah.
just now.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's alright. I'm really unobservant. So
You
I'm
walk up
probably
to the
I walk up to the relief and
you-
just go, this looks really pretty, guys.
And then you hear this ding 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 as a portcullis falls between you and the other people.
Oh great.
Which room did you walk into?
I just walked up to the relief at the end
So
of the
you know the door that went into the storeroom?
Oh, yeah.
Down that passageway past that door was a big relief of an R on the wall, which I described earlier. And she went to look at that while everyone else was in the room.
Right. Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
And
so
everyone
you've
comes
heard
in.
me call out, go, this is really pretty, guys. Dink.
And then you come out and there's portcullis now blocking her in.
Right. You grab one of those bars. Someone else grabs some of those poles from there, and we'll see if we can lift this portcullis and use it as a lever.
I can tell just by
Can I
being a
look
player
down, like,
that this
did,
is not
did
going
I
to
step on a
work.
pressure plate? I've stepped on the pressure plate, okay? If I move off the pressure plate,
Spikes.
That's how the spike.
nothing happens.
How
Right.
traps work. Just take your foot off it, it lifts up.
It was
Yeah.
a trap to stop anyone who walked down here from getting out again.
Yep.
Alright.
Cool.
That reminds me, isn't this guy a vampire?
That was one of your rooms.
Right.
Me?
Just saying.
I mean, when
No,
I was-
the Mr. R.
Gas gets
Oh,
through.
Mr.
Just
R,
gas
yes.
gets through portcullises. So just mentioning it.
Okay.
We attempt to jimmy open the
Give
portcullis.
me a strength roll.
Can we all join in?
Rage.
Someone gets advantage.
Rage.
You roll
You
two.
get angry and roll advantage.
Well, you don't need a rage.
He doesn't need luck,
He
Proteus.
gets
If he rages, he gets more strength, I believe.
Okay.
Don't you? Then no advantage to raging. Because if someone helps
Yeah,
you, get advantage.
it's good to
anyway.
know.
Rage.
Well, you're the strength of two people when you rage. Now there's two people.
Strength of 3 people.
Is it
Common
plus two
sense
per
means
person?
3 people.
Not in D&D physics. 14.
18.
18, you're struggling, it's not budging. And then you have the Raya suggests using the iron
bars, the
or
power of science.
Yep.
I'm gonna.
That's what we were using, the iron
Yeah, I
bar.
thought you were having two people.
No. So iron bar.
Okay, then it almost slips on it.
Okay, I'll keep
I'm
doing
gonna
it.
turn around and like start touching and feeling around the relief.
Well, can't you turn into a ghost?
Whoa.
What are you talking about?
You're translucent already.
No, I'm not.
Casper.
Okay, what's your advantage again?
23.
I had no problems lifting it. It just, you can hear the gears grinding as you're pulling it up.
Alright.
Do I?
There you go.
You actually hear the snapping of metal above you.
Okay, that's good.
Right,
I'm concerned.
move one of
Do
those
I find
8-foot
anything?
in
Are there any
between
like
the ground
levers,
and the
paddles,
portcullis.
anything that
Keep it
suggests
open.
that this wall might move?
I'm a little bit busy right now.
Yeah.
Looking at it, it just
Yeah,
appears to
can
be
I-
pretty enough to make someone come
You
down.
should be
Can I
able to
wedge it
stop
open?
Yeah.
Hey,
Just trap.
get out.
There were enough iron bars, so you should
Yeah,
be able
I
to wedge it
will.
open.
I will get out of that.
Grab a few more iron bars.
She gets out of the area.
See if we can
We
open it up.
wedged it with one of the iron bars.
Yep. And you let go, and the bar just bing falls out,
Oh,
and
sorry.
it doesn't come down at all. It's just sort of sitting there
Oh,
jiggling.
you broke it. Well done.
Well, that works, I guess.
I am strength of 10 men.
Well, when you break a mechanism, it doesn't always work after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are the
So
strength
now
of a
that
chip
we've
bed.
freed you, what did you find?
A pretty thing on the wall.
It
What
was
did it
pretty.
It looks pretty.
That doesn't help.
It looks pretty.
Makes notes.
She's got a point. It is quite pretty.
I don't disagree.
Why don't you bless it?
The fucking bless you, Sergeant. Could just like
This
try.
portcullis, so behind this portcullis did continue on, is that correct?
I continued onto a solid wall, which was at the end of the storeroom you were looking
Right.
Which is where I got stuck.
Maybe
it's a
look
dead
for
end?
pressure
Yeah, it's a dead
plate.
end with a pretty relief on the wall. So I went and had a look at the relief and got stuck in
Gotcha.
that.
So it's look at the shiny thing trapped. Okay, cool. Yep,
And you're now food for later.
probably. Okay, I guess we'll head back.
So you head back to that corridor where you come in and go down where you haven't gone before, and I might stop it there for tonight.
Sure.
Because we are getting on to 10:30.
We lived!
Then you live.
Did.
And you actually managed to avoid all the trapped places because if you looked at the passageway to the left, that's where the kobolds said they set all the traps.
Ah.
Never go left.
And when you continue straight, you come almost to the area you came in.
Cool.
Now,
Converted some kobolds.
You did.
I'm gonna motion
What's
to
gonna
the
happen?
mage person, tap on the
I'll
shoulder,
give you a promotion
and
after this.
I'm looking for a writing pad from the mage person, Martin. Do we have any writing pads at all I can use in the future?
I believe you have 2 sorcerers. They don't need to write.
Okay, I've got to learn sign language. Okay, gotcha. No problems.
Oh no, but he writes notes all the time.
I'm
You're a wizard.
often writing notes.
The wizard writes.
I'm a sorcerer.
Are you
We're
both
both
sorcerers?
But I've always
Oh.
been a sorcerer. You just like calling me a wizard the whole game.
You're a wizard, Harry. You're a wizard.
How is it that even I knew you were a sorcerer based on how you guys were talking and how you were
I
casting?
don't know.
Hang on.
Always called me a wizard.
He's always-
called me
he's
a
still
He
wizard.
said, I'll ritual
Every
cast
time I
it."
write him in my notes, he's a wizard.
And I also
So-
said earlier, you know, between us sorcerers.
Yes, yes.
Hey. Oh, there's going to be payback next session. I haven't worked out how yet. No. One fighter, one. No. I'm no longer. I can't. One talking fighter, one non-talking fighter, and 2 barbarians. Yeah, I'm not non-talking at the moment, so I got to find something to write on. So.